Hello, Amy. Last we had left off, the group had, come across, someone a little bit new. Seemed to be, they ended up coming across somebody who was being partially assaulted by thieves, as they seemed to be somewhat holding their own. A man known as Talbot, that you guys have met. Somebody who is also from, Action, which was a surprise to you all, as he came on the ship with you guys. And you all had decided preemptively to have him travel with you, alongside a very, very, very intrusive, woman who you guys had previously nearly killed. Who is very interested in seeing if she can get the same kind of money you all seem to have. Um, and so you guys are not only traveling with your new companion, Talbot, but you are also traveling with Sauber. Uh, and you guys are on your current way to the Ulsterstrom Desert in order to find out where Wolf is, as well as to see, like, if you guys can find some, like, just some artifacts lying around, explore the desert some, as it's not really got much on the map. It's just marked as, the Ulsterstrom Desert, as well as the Golden Waters. So everything's pretty much just up for you guys for traveling. You guys plan on going in the general direction of uh where the first like pinpoint was on the map, right?
Yeah, I believe so. We were also gonna go get um serpents vassals or characters not vassals servants.
Right. Right, the sevens. Which I don't believe I remembered drawing.
Do you believe?
I don't believe I remember writing down what we decided they'd be and stuff, but I did not end up drawing them because I got busy. So let me pull up their information. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Is that there? So, marking where it is. Um, alright. So you guys will have some time to sort of gather yourselves, and you'll be walking to where you had left your servants, Mr. Wolfgang. Um, where would you have left him again? Did you say I can't remember if we said we left him near the ship or somewhere else?
I don't think we actually specified where we left him.
You talked about leaving them by the ship for safety.
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember.
remember that too.
I don't remember. So
I don't remember.
we're gonna say that's what happened, because if they say they remember, they have better memories than me.
That's false. I just happen to remember this one.
They also have it recorded, I'm pretty sure.
And I don't get to see the recording, so.
Yeah, but they do.
But they do.
They got
That
the
also
receipt.
involves having to go through and rewatch everything, all the 4 hours of last time to get that information.
And
Let
you
me
would?
skip ahead.
I would.
Yeah, I definitely have the time for that.
I'd whip out the receipt.
Keep me humble.
Recipete. The recepit.
So we're gonna go back towards the ship?
Seems
Yes.
like. Alright. You guys have a brief moment in time to, like, talk amongst yourself while I pull together some idea of what they might look like. So you guys have some time for interaction.
So about your
So-
parents, Serpent King. No, I'm done. That's fine. We don't need to rehash your traumatic experience of being interrogated.
Oh no, he's staying far away from you.
Okay.
Okay. So Wolfgang, were there any other crew members on the ship?
What are you? Are you asking, like, servant-wise or people on the crew?
I mean, people like on the ship's crew, if they were still like with you, or were they like arrested?
Oh, I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. The moment I got off, it was just me and my servants. I don't know what happened to anybody else. I kind of just wasn't my business.
I can see
That
that.
makes sense.
I understand that.
If I did know, if I did, then I would have known that the captain had gotten arrested, and I would have been solely upset by that. The amount of inconvenience one can get, honestly.
Hey, what is y'all's relation with that captain?
I only know about her from stories, so I decided to go along.
Alright. What about
She's-
you two?
She's cuckoo bananas.
She was
Oh, yeah,
flirting
certainly.
with me too.
I just
Oh,
know her as the captain.
That seems about right, yes.
I kind of doubt that last bit, but sure. Why do we need her again? Or why do you need her, technically?
I don't know how to explain this, but I'll try to explain it the best way I can. She captain of ship, yes.
Well, I know she's the captain of the
We
ship.
need ship to go home.
But that doesn't mean she can't be the only one who knows how to fly it.
She
Right.
only wants to fly.
If you've seen this ship, it's a pretty advanced looking thing.
Alright. Look, I'm sorry. I just wondered why her
Oh no,
specific-
it's okay. It's a new land. I don't expect all of you to be scholars. It's fine.
ET phone home.
Wow, you're like super not cool about this.
I'm sorry.
We
Trying to, like,
we
make
accept your
conversation.
apology.
Oh, no, I'm
Super
sorry. I'm
nationalist.
sorry. My apologies. You just look like you stabbed me in my sleep.
I mean, whatever.
That was a good stab in the dark.
She gets it.
Oh, I get that joke! Yeah, I got that one.
Smart.
But no offense to you, clearly. I just assumed that most people here may or may not be.
You saying that people
Down.
here are dumb.
Well, shit.
As the little one put it, a little non-sophisticated.
I
This-
mean,
I
I'm
like
not
apples.
real book smart, I guess.
Oh, you
So
don't have to
I
be
guess you
book
got
smart. I'm
that.
just talking about manners. Do you know how many people here have said such? They said things I don't even know what they mean, but I'm pretty sure they're insults.
I mean, I have a level of sophistication to me.
Sophistication means nothing. You can be the nicest, kindest person and have the manners of a dog.
Hello.
I'm sorry, are you saying
Calvin
hello
has
'cause
never
you
glared
have
at
the
somebody
manners?
like that before. But when they say me, his stare has the most vile, just.
Charlie isn't
Dang.
more intelligent than he looks. He's just also mean.
Yes.
I won't say I'm mean, I'm just not tolerant.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe you just don't like new people.
I don't like you.
Oh, that could be it.
I think she just doesn't like
oh,
people.
are you? I don't mean to be rude, but are you racist by chance?
I don't say I'm racist. I just hate everyone equally.
I wouldn't say I'm racist either.
Oh.
I just don't like running fast, so I don't think I'm a racist. I think I'm
Wow,
more like
you're
a
dumb,
wise.
or are you purposely doing that? Anyway, enough racist jokes aside, or whatever we're doing right now. Shit. Talk about something
No, I was
else.
being serious. I just want to know if
No,
you're racist.
no, I'm not. I don't think I am. I don't. There's not a race that comes to mind that I have a distaste for.
Do we think that there's gonna be any reason to set up a watch system when we're in the wilderness?
Yeah, duh. I don't want to get eaten by wolves.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
They'd
I don't
have to
want to get
mostly have
eaten
a
by
numbers
him.
advantage.
I'm more worried about the worms of sand.
Oh shit, yeah, we're in a fucking desert. There's no wolves here. What's
What do
that
you
fucking
mean?
thing that's like a dog, but like it
Dingo?
laughs at you?
Oh, you mean a hyena?
Whatever, both those things sound like they'd eat you. And I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah,
Eh.
'cause one ate my baby.
You,
A hyena would.
I
be
eat a hyena
I'm
once, but that didn't
sorry.
taste that
The
good.
dingo ate my baby.
did it? Did it now?
Nope.
Dingo.
You're not big enough to have a baby.
Dingo was his name though.
Dingo.
Why would you name your child Bingo?
Baby or the dingo?
Because I got it 5 in a row.
You've had 5 children?
I doubt one.
Like, Sauger is just like looking at Lonnie and it's just like, how the fuck did it fit in you?
Obviously not. They don't have the hips to bear such a thing.
I'm into women
mean-
too, so pregnancy isn't really a thing.
What?
I've
No.
never been more confused by a conversation.
Me
Yeah,
too.
she's
I
like,
just
no,
want-
Talked
you're
that
out.
about 30 seconds ago.
Fuck.
I've never been
I
more
for-
conversationed than a confused.
Do you
Can-
not know male gnomes?
Hey,
All right. Okay.
No, gnomes are
Now,
icky.
Or halflings?
No, women are better.
does
No,
anyone know like
I'm
a
not saying that whether
walking
or not you
song
like
that
them.
isn't?
I'm just saying,
A walking song?
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Thanks.
Take one down, pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
I don't see
Oh.
any beer on the wall.
98
There's no
bottles
balls
of
here.
beers on the wall, 98 bottles of beer. Take
Oh,
one
it's
down.
Ripley's
She's
favorite
gonna keep
song.
going. Wait, who?
oh,
You
it's
mean
Ripley's
Snake?
favorite song.
I was gonna have Timberpelt stomp out a beat to it with his feet along the way.
I think Sauber's just gonna continue with it just to drown everybody out. 97 bottles of beer on the wall, 97 bottles of beer.
Good job.
Take one down, pass it around, 97 bottles of beer on the wall. I'm not continuing that. I'm too lazy.
Lonnie's gonna start making a visual appearance of a 5-foot little thing, like a mini scale model of a wall that has bottles on it, and each time he says it, there's gonna be one that disappears.
Why are you doing that?
For the ambiance or something. Fuck, how far is this?
It's
How big
to
is this desert?
entertainment.
I mean, it's a fairly large desert.
Shit.
Yeah, it seems
We,
deserted.
why don't we have horses? Why didn't we think of that?
I don't know why you people don't have horses either.
Because the
Where is your
horses.
horse?
I walk. Because
You
it wasn't that
walked.
far.
My horseman is
Pretty
right
far.
here.
I didn't go that far. I may have took a wrong turn on the map.
I mean,
I just never-
You took quite the turn, my friend.
As you say, I may have taken the wrong turn on a map. As you guys kind of like move yourselves through a bit of part of like brush and tree line, you manage to push through, and up ahead, Charlie, it's going to be your first time seeing it. You see a massive, like, more than 600 feet tall airship, leaned over slightly with like large metal like poles down and dug into the ground beside it to help it keep standing up, with large sails that are no longer down in mass that are rolled up and tied, and it's entirely still over. It's just standing there, and very faintly you can see a small tarp at the very bottom of it, over covering over what seems to be like a small little settlement. As you recognize, Talbot, that being where your servants had set up a small place that way they could be out of the sunlight and underneath some shade. And the
look.
thing is massive. It looks like it was at one point just a ship, but they like covered it in metal and like different things. And you can see parts of where like there seems to be like a contraption where something would come outward, almost like wings.
All right. Okay. Did y'all bring like 2 of every animal with you? Cause that's fucking big.
You know it.
Now, why would we do that? That seems a little impractical.
Oh, it's a joke. Some dude was talking about his religion, and then he got hit by a horse. And wagon.
You
I don't
people here
know.
are weird.
There's a lot of weird folks here. We have a giant dungeon pit
I
like
wouldn't say
south
I'm
of
weird.
here. You're kind of weird too.
What?
Yeah, you're kind of weird.
You're kind of weird.
You're kind of weird.
You're kind of weird.
See, look at that. We're all weird here. Anyway, big boat. Shit. How does it work? Do you
Just
just-
don't
I
ask.
don't know.
does it have like a balloon or?
I genuinely
I
don't know.
don't know either.
Well, shit. Now I do need that, Captain.
The best way I can describe it is it just boats its way through the air.
I don't think you boat your way through a thing.
Oh, that
No,
would make
that's
so
not.
much
That's
sense.
not a saying. You
Oh,
don't
you know
just
what?
like.
Now you think about it. Maybe it just swims through the air. You make a good point.
That's called sailing.
Well, I think swimming is. Oh, you might be right, actually.
Yeah.
I
Well, I guess what Sorry, you said boating for a second there.
So,
I'm just imagining like, oh yeah, it just boated
flying
its way.
or
through.
sailing in the air. I'm
Hmm.
still going with mine. I'm saying it's boating its way up the air.
Yeah, you, man.
Either way.
Hey, while we're here, let's go get drinks.
So just aimed
After.
yourself at the ground and missed.
I mean, like it's hot out here.
I,
I
for
wouldn't
one,
mind that. Could get
I,
something
for
to
one,
eat as well.
am going to get something to drink
Sweet.
by having
you
my
can
servants
pay.
make it for me.
Your
Thank you very
servants can make. Okay, wait, hold on. They can make drinks.
Yes, for me.
Oh, that's code for not for any of us, huh?
Yes.
Shit.
How much to
You
buy
can
it?
see like one figure kind of standing away from the like as you get closer, there's like one figure standing away from the tarp, almost like looking around very nervously with her hands in front of her, and she's just like very nervous, like, oh god, is he coming back kind of shit. You can tell.
He's a sneak up behind her.
Give me a stealth. It's gonna be very easy to sneak up on her.
And what really would make this grand is if I rolled very, very high.
It would.
All right.
Or really low.
Yeah, that'd be funny too. All right, let's see.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's very funny.
And I believe a commoner's passive perception is like a 10.
It's literally as flat.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, it's a 10. So as you're like, you try to like do a little bit of a sneaky jig. After a moment, like you'll see her kind of turn her head over and spot you, and just kind of her body will relax. Like, oh god, sir,
Oh man, I was gonna do something funny.
you need to stop trying to sneak up on me. Please.
Oh, it's just so funny though.
It's not, but I'm glad you're okay.
Of course, I'm fine. Now, I did get attacked though by some bandits, so could you please?
Oh yeah, of course. Come on.
Oh yeah.
So usher you towards from what you guys can see, it seems to be like shorter than Talbot is a half elven woman with short-ish like choppy dirty blonde hair, as she's wearing like a very simple dress, but she seems to have like torn the bottom of the dress off because it's so hot, and she doesn't have any sleeves on it, so it's just like a sleeveless, strapless dress.
Wait, we followed?
If you guys wanted to follow,
I just didn't know if we were invited into the tent.
well, you guys are at least like somewhat outside the tent.
Lonnie follows without asking permission.
You specifically will not be allowed in.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
I think Ronnie's currently on Ash's back, so he's just like following.
Yay!
Oh, can't do anything about that.
Oh, who are they?
Oh, these are the people that helped me out.
Yeah.
Oh.
uh,
Thank you so much for helping my son.
I mean, like, he was doing pretty good on his own. We just kind of helped him from fully maiming.
I have no
I
doubt
made a
about
doll.
that. Yes,
You heard about it?
it's lovely.
Yeah, like, be careful of the little one. She might have some sort of
Brain
disability.
damage.
Oh,
I'm sorry, just the idea of
Oh.
this noble being like, yes, be careful. They have a disability.
I understand. Do they also require it, or?
I'm cool. I can
I
go
don't
for a
think
drink,
so, but
like
yes.
some water.
I do have well, oh no, never mind. That's actually mostly healed.
You should help me learn your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I? She's gonna look towards you, Talbot.
Have a conversation with
I want to be polite, but I also don't want to overstep
Oh, no,
boundaries.
it's fine, it's fine. They just say very strange things. You'll be fine, trust me,
All right. I am Dolinia.
Hi.
Dalinia.
Uh-huh.
Dalinia.
Go inside. I think no, spelled differently. Can't type.
Oh. Dalinia.
Dolinia.
Oh, okay, thank you. Dalinia.
I mean, like, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine. So let's get you inside the top. I'm sure that we can get you checked out. She'll just kind of start doing like the push usher with her hands towards you, Talbot, to get you just towards the thing. Like looking back towards the others, like, I'll bring out some water for you all. Just pushing you in. And inside you'll see your other servants. One of them being the slightly larger, about your height, orc, half orc man, who's just like in the midst of like cleaning your shirt, like one of your shirts. And another one who seems to be a fully human woman who is just in the midst of fixing up a healer's kit. As they see you walk in, and immediately the half-orc looks up and just gives you a grunt before going back to cleaning, and the human woman's just like, oh, he's okay. Thank God, it does.
Why is everybody so worried about me? I told you I'd be fine.
Well, so, to be fair, you tend to disappear like this a lot.
Okay, look, just because
And this is new land.
Oh, look. I got stuck in a well one time. One singular
It wasn't just
time.
one time.
It was one time. As in one time that I did it on purpose. The other times were pure coincidence. But nevertheless, could you repair my beloved shirt? It got, it got cut in the scuffle.
The human woman will put like her stuff away and walk over towards you and just kind of like gesture for you, just like take your shirt off.
Okay,
Gonna need it.
Yeah. Yeah, just remove his jacket and then his shirt and hand it to her.
Okay. Just take it from you, fold it over her hands and pat it, and she'll take it over to begin repairing. And then you'll see the half-orc will go over to a string line of like very neatly hung up shirts that are drying, and unpin one shirt that he'll check to make sure it's dry enough and then go over to you and just hand it over.
Thank you.
Your shirt. Put it on.
Alright. Actually, I kind of like this. It feels so nice to be sure. Especially with how hot it is.
Yeah. Delaney will get you a cup of water. Should I bring the others water too?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. She'll just give you a water skin, and then she'll grab like some small cups that like just little simple like china that you managed to bring with you guys, and she'll fill that with some water that she has on her before coming out to you all with like 5 glasses of water like tucked underneath her arms that she'll hand out to each one of you. It's like, sorry for the brief moment. Thanks for bringing him back in one piece.
You're welcome. There's a service fee.
We could have done
Oh.
2 pieces, but it's better if it's 1.
I'm not in charge of the sir's financial things.
It was a joke.
Oh,
We're not.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not gonna charge you.
apologies.
Don't. Are you okay? You're not like.
No, I was just waiting for this. This isn't the first time he's had it disappear like this.
Well, you shouldn't worry about the people with fucking names.
Is this separation
no.
anxiety?
What?
No?
Yeah. What? No. They just work with him.
Oh, okay.
I doubt they're that close.
I've been working with the sir for a long time.
All right, then never mind.
It's
Yeah, she's-
just, you know.
She's kind of a therapist.
Ew. What? No, she's not.
She tries to be.
She should not.
Sir doesn't need therapy, I promise.
I don't agree with you.
That's perfectly viable, except no. Just, give me one moment. She's gonna go back under the tent. She's gonna round 2 trees. You tell her, what did you get yourself into? These people, therapists.
It looked nice.
Why is the tiny one a therapist? She better looks over 5.
I don't know. I think they're lying. That doesn't matter. Anyway, these people, they do stuff, and I will probably join them for that stuff. So, you know.
Where are we going then?
I mean, not we. And the place is dangerous, and I'd rather keep most people out of harm's way.
Who will clean your
Specifically-
shirts?
I'll be fine.
She's gonna look at the shirt that the human is fixing up, and then look at you. Then look at the shirt again, and then look at you.
For the most part, I'll be fine.
I'll see about packing you some extra things, but honestly, you should at least let us come with you. For safety reasons.
Well, yes, but like, if I bring you and then something happens to you, it would just be bad. It would be bad. It'd be awful. I'd feel awful.
Can I at least send Strath with you?
Okay. Hold on. You know what? He's gonna be, so, where are y'all going again? As he looks at the group.
Somewhere dangerous, I think.
Yes.
Probably
okay,
hell.
okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. He's gonna look back like, see?
Wherever we go, pain is gonna follow. You should.
Wow, shit, you're just like all over the place, aren't you?
Fine, but I can't stay near we can't stay near the ship like this. I'm at least going to try to get us to Harperdale or something on the map. It's at least nearby.
Yes,
we can at least get some proper housing.
Yes, that would be a very good idea. Where's that again?
It's down south. That way, and she's gonna point.
He's got the map upside down.
She'll flip it.
Oh!
That one!
that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
God,
yeah.
I do not feel comfortable leaving it with these people.
I think it'll be fine. These people, I trust them.
That's a
Insight
mistake.
check. I'm insight checking you.
I feel like every single party member just went, "That's a mistake."
I trust.
That's a 17 for her insight.
Really?
He's gonna say, I trust the I trust the
You make a good
the
point.
the centaur is nice.
She's got her hands on her hips.
He has a little faith.
Talbot. I've known you for like 20 years.
I'm counting.
As am I. It's just... Your orders are your orders. I will do as you say. It's just I'm just worried.
Trust me, I'll be fine, and I will come back, and then we should have enough. We should have enough money to not worry about problems. I'm sure what they're doing is probably gonna make them a nice bit of change.
I really
Hopefully. The parents will kill me.
Besides, until the ship is able to go back and forth, I don't see how we're ever gonna get money. So I gotta do something.
Alright. We'll be in Harperdale. So just get there and I'll find some way to find you, or you'll find some way to find me.
Oh, of course.
I'll see about getting some kind of job, all three of us, that way we can at least get some monetary to keep our shit running. And you just be safe, okay?
I will be as safe as I always am.
So not
You're never
safe.
safe, sir.
Nonsense!
But be like, pure, to be purely as politely as possible. Every time I turn my back and I look back, you have a new scratch, a new scar.
He says as he's looking at the scar he got from the sword and arrows in him. What are you talking about?
She's gonna just poke you in the stomach, like.
Stop that.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just worried. And you're worrying.
I assure you, for the umpteenth time, I will be fine.
I'll take your word right now. But if you come back and you look any worse, I will have my opinions.
Yes, you may yell at me as much as you want.
Good. Be safe. She's gonna give you like the most awkward hug and then pull back and just be like, alright.
That seems like marriage behavior.
Why is she in my tent?
I don't know.
Discuss the others. Where the fuck did Lonnie go?
It's fine. Just go run along, get everybody, make sure they're well fed, well kept, and I will return safely.
You better.
Lonnie misbelieves that it's you're talking to her, so she'll run out of the tent to go get people food.
I don't. And I miss.
Don't stay too long. Don't stay too long.
So
Don't stay too long.
I miss Ashen so much.
I do as well. All right. As he like scoots her off, she's gonna look back at everybody like, so. Island, desert. What do? Why go to desert?
We're getting a rock, maybe? What are we getting this time?
Employer Wolf is there doing something, getting something there, investigating stuff there.
They need to talk to their wolf.
Yeah.
I see.
We're supposed to be exploring runic deserts where there's possibly lots of traps and a lot of danger.
Wait a minute, you guys take directions from a wolf?
No.
Hey,
it's
honestly,
a
with
man,
these guys,
That's just his name.
tiefling.
Technically,
Name
Wolf is
Wolf.
very good with direction.
honestly, I was honestly
Yeah.
put my faith into
I
it
followed
as a
one
wolf.
once and it that wasn't a good idea though.
kind of bit me. Lost
No,
my eye.
I never said they were friendly. I just said they were going directions. Anyway, I'm sure you all have a plan, and I will follow it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, I
The
wish
plan
we
is not
did.
die.
I like that plan.
Yeah, money.
Yep, the plan's basically try not to die.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ash gives him a high five.
Due to Lonnie's height,
Oh
she
yeah,
gives him a
he'll
low
definitely.
five.
I was about to say he'll definitely recuperate the high and low fives, but like very hardly. Slap them both.
Very aggressive.
Yeah.
I would like to say to
Roll me a
people,
strength check to
would
see just how
probably
aggressive.
see that.
Oh my god, no! I hate doing this. And sometimes I roll nat 20s when I don't want to.
Just bust up somebody's
I
hands.
wanted.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's aggressive. Your hands are red. They sting and they're like fuzzy, you know, like that feeling.
That's gotta feel fun and not fun at the same time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I sincerest apologies. Let me look at your hands.
Hey, quick question. Why were you in there for so long?
Huh?
Like, why were you in there for so long? Were you grabbing like your things, or are they coming with us?
No. They are going to be where they'll be safe. They're not really fighters.
Ah, they're not scrappy. Makes sense.
At this point, you can see the half orc is like pulling down the tarp and beginning to like wrap things up, and the human woman is in the middle of finishing sewing up your shirt, and everything looks prime and nifty as Dolenia is putting together a small little care sack for you. After like it's she's gonna be putting 2 new shirts, a new pair, 3 new pairs of underwear, 5 gold pieces in a small pouch, and then she's also going to be putting 10 days worth of rations in there, and she'll just like pack it up for you and gently hand it over. Just be safe. We'll be over in Harpendale, like I mentioned. Don't get lost.
I will not get lost. I will be safe, and I will have a very fun, good time.
All right. Well, see you. I guess.
Insight
I'll
check
see you
her
3
real quick.
later.
Sure. I guess you can insight check her.
I just want to know what like her vibe is. Why does she seem so jumpy here? Oh shit, my thing didn't even open. Now I look like the goofball, not having this character sheet at the table.
Goofball.
I look like straight Wallace and Gromit over here.
I love Wallace and Gromit.
What is my cheat? The only episode I remember is I never actually saw the movies. I only saw the one where they were on the moon.
I remember the Tall Tale games that they did.
I really liked that one where they're on the moon. I would always watch it and always eat cheese and saltines. Don't know why. I just would. Sometimes I do like peanut butter and Ritz, but then I'll just end up watching something else.
Insight check.
We're level 4, right?
Yes, you guys should be level 4.
Okay. Inside. It's loading a little slow.
She just seems nervous. Like, you can tell that, like, she doesn't like the idea of being separated. Like
She has
it's happened
anxiety
too
over
much.
separation.
No, it's like it's been happening too much, and every time he comes back, he looks worse. Like, you can even see her, like, right before she's leaving, she's, like, making sure his hair looks okay, like, getting out a comb from out of nowhere and just fixing it. Just like, okay.
I think Ash is just gonna go to Lonnie. He's just like, his mom seems nice.
Mom, girlfriend. One of those.
Like,
hopefully not both.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, right.
But she'll just give a bow, say, like, alright, see you later, so Wolfgang. And, we'll get together, Strath and, the human woman, and usher them towards, the direction that he told you Harperdale was.
Goodbye, Harper.
Yeah, goodbye.
None of them look back at all, because none of them are named Harper.
Ah! I dropped a blueberry! Okay, we're good. I saved it.
Now let's find Wolf.
Yeah, let's
Or see if we can find Wolf.
a wolf.
See, we are gonna fight wolves.
No, find.
Oh. I hope you don't get eaten
Alright.
by the wolf in the desert.
I'm sorry, what?
We talked about night watches and not being eaten by wolves in the middle of the night, and I hope you don't get eaten by a wolf.
Alright. First, actual drinks, because water is fun, but we need some days rest, in my opinion.
What kind of a distance do we have? Alcohol?
We're at the boat. Isn't there like a small town somewhere around here?
The closest town is Harperdale.
How far is that?
It's like a day's walk.
The boat, Harperdale. It's
So
right
we're
around
gonna
the
follow
corner.
the people we just left?
Just real quick, in my opinion. I just,
I thought.
I'm tired.
Can we just stop to get some supplies?
just
Yes,
stopped
you
to get
did
supplies.
just stop at Harperdale. a
That's
day
one
ago.
actual alcohol. Hey, that's just.
Sabra's gonna like pat her pockets and then pull out a flask and like, you want some?
Yes, thank you. We'll work with that.
Just you take a sip.
Yeah,
It's like
I
hot,
told you
uncomfortable fireball
so
whiskey.
many times to pack water.
We
I
stopped
don't need water.
we stopped Ripley from having more alcohol.
Who? Why?
Ripley's
They
not
like-
here to defend
That's like
himself.
cruel.
But
They were drinking like a fish.
Oh,
But why wouldn't you?
because if you drink like a fish, all the water you live in would be gone.
all right.
But don't fish also pass it through their lungs? So you don't really run out of the water.
That's gross. They're what? They're filtering out what they drank and then drinking it again.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't go to school. Just my guess.
I honestly don't know how fish work either. I just know they need water to breathe because that keeps their lungs elevated.
Yeah, it's super
Because if
fishy.
they're out of the water, their lungs collapse on themselves.
Anyways,
To the desert.
you guys begin your trek towards the desert, moving your way through, first just like, a normal, just very hot plains, going into slight hilly areas, until eventually after about, let me do the measurements. After about 7 days time of traveling, you guys do eventually end up finding that the ground goes from grassy and plain to where you're stepping in sand.
Ugh,
Okay.
it's all
So-
sick.
6,
7.
7.
At this point, let me change where you guys are at, because it is currently a desert. Currently right now, it's not incredibly hot. It's probably about like 64, 71 degrees, since it is towards the end of the year. But it is currently the 10th of the last month of renewal. It is light breeze out, so it feels kind of nice. There are a few clouds, so the occasional shade that moves over you all is quite nice and refreshing as you guys make your way through the desert. What do you guys plan on looking out for?
Just kind of like. That's a good question.
Hallucinatory oases.
Something shiny.
Natural wildlife.
Yeah.
I guess everyone roll me a perception check.
Wolf check. I'm looking to look for tracks. I
Alright.
guess for wolves, like human footprints.
I have mine on normal. Okay, cool.
Brilliant.
Everything looks
Perception?
shiny to you.
Perception.
Oh, he's gonna just start picking up sand.
Yeah, like the
19.
sand, it shimmers in the sun.
20.
And as like you get a little bit lower, like occasionally you'll just find like little shards of glass from it getting so hot that it's been made.
And it's kind of nice.
He's gonna pick up the glass and put it in his pocket, just the shards.
Pocket sand.
It's
Pocket
always
glass.
good to have
Pocket
pocket
glass.
sand.
Oh shit, pocket
Ooh,
glass.
pocket glass?
Pocket
I'll make
glass in the eyes.
Dude, imagine you put it in your
Pocket
hand,
glass.
hit him in the face with it. That would be the worst, and I love that.
Trust me, I'll make sure to do better than Shadow did when he had pocket sand.
Let's not talk about that.
That was great.
All right. So we'll start with Lonnie since you rolled first. You're looking for what again?
Hallucinatory oases.
Um, not really. You're not really hallucinating. It's not
Oh.
like that incredibly hot.
We're also not that dehydrated.
You do know that there is a river in between where you're walking through, and occasionally you do like see some trees that are growing over and some small deep natural wells in the sand. But that seems to be about it. Um there's no hallucinatory oases at all. As we said, serpent, you just find a lot of shiny everywhere. Let me actually roll something real fast. Odds or evens, serpent?
Odds.
Yeah, that's all you find. Alright.
Nice.
And what were you looking for?
I was just kind of keeping my eye out for anything that doesn't just look like emptiness. Just anything that calls like a structure or a strange shape that's like, huh, that doesn't look like sand.
Alright, I'll get back to you on that then, since you rolled a 20.
Thank you.
Timberpelt, you're looking for natural wildlife?
Yes.
You see, ahead of you as you guys are walking, sometimes, Izzy, you'll see some tracks on the ground, and, Timberpelt will point it out being a rattlesnake, as you'll see, one, sifting its way through the sand, shaking its tail just to warn you all off. You'll see that there are some...
Venom from that.
Huh? What was that?
He wants to get venom from it.
Okay. I guess attack the snoot. How do you attack the snake, Tobin? You have to kill it. Tobin, you there? Are you gonna push to talk again, or?
No, my
He's on mute.
dad was talking to me about something.
Ah!
Financial stuff. So, no, that was, Timber Pelts was more of a thinking out loud type of moment of like, do I really want to? Because that is one of the things I can make through, with, the alchemy supply set is I can make anti-venom. Like an ounce of anti-venom. My thought process was, if I wanted to go through the tests of it, do I want to go through it and try and collect some of the venom from it? Sure. Yeah, why not?
Alright. You can attempt to either kill it, or you can attempt to restrain it to try to get some venom. Either one is your choice.
I'll go with the restraint.
Alright.
Well, yeah, no,
I think I'll help.
You going to try to help?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just give you advantage, basically. What you try.
Alright. Then I guess it's gonna be a dexterity check versus dexterity check.
Okay, cool.
Because it's gonna it has blind sight, so it's gonna know that you're coming. So go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
And I'm
With
grateful that
advantage because you're being helped.
All right. Um.
It's okay.
Okay.
He rolled exactly one
I
point
forgot.
lower than you.
I forgot you said this was a test, so I had to wait for the other roll. I was generally about to use my lucky feet because I don't feel like being fit today.
It's okay.
But that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Um, like you like just barely like as you're coming for it, Ash just manages to step his foot in just the right way to intercept the rattlesnake, and you manage to pin it down by holding like the back of its head and underneath its throat, as you have the rattlesnake like pinned. How would you like to extract the venom?
Hmm.
I mean, if you had like a glass jar and maybe like a leather skin over it, that might work.
The components that come with the alchemy supply set is jars for collecting things.
Mhm.
And I haven't collected a single bit of like alchemy supply or bought anything, so I'd assume I just have an empty jar at the ready to
Yeah.
have it start putting some venom in there, collecting it for later. Just what would that roll? Would that be a roll or?
I'll say since you have it, like held, you'll hear what Charlie said, so you'll end up like finding some kind of cloth to put over it, and you'll use the snake head, like you've heard about this before, where you'll just have the snake bare its teeth and you'll press it into the cloth, to where it like goes through the cloth and then it begins to squirt out some venom. I'll roll to see how many ounces will be in the jar. Okay. You're gonna get 4 ounces of poison. It's just a little bit of a duller poison. Um, but each ounce does 2d4 poison damage.
It's base 2D. You said it was 2D4. If I take the turn to put it on, like, do I have anything to put it on technically? I don't think so. No, my only physical thing I hit things with is a quarter staff.
Yeah, you can't really stab people with that unless you sharpen it. Then you at that point you just have a spear.
Yeah, so this is all going towards making anti-venom.
Mhm. So just mark that you have 4 ounces of rattlesnake poison. All right. And then Ash, with you looking for footsteps,
Yeah.
or like, stuff like that. You do see that there are a lot of like indents into the sand and it's really hard to like track. But after some time you do see what looks like a trail that's leading. And as you're like following it along, you'll hear Charlie mention it at one point because Charlie, as you're looking ahead for something that isn't empty desert, you do see ahead of you what looks like buildings ahead, as well as like large, like overstaping like palm trees. Seemingly like a small town seems to be just up ahead.
Hey, we got a town up ahead.
As you guys are just about reaching um another 2 days as you guys have gone over the week mark, as you guys are beginning to approach the river, you will eventually find a small unmarked town
Whoa.
just along the riverside.
Very nice.
Well, this ain't on the map.
Must be just kind of out of, kind of backwater situation.
Too
Not needed
small,
on the map.
probably. Too small, too out of the way, I guess.
Rural, yeah.
That kind of
Better it's
me.
new. Could be new.
Maybe. We'll go ask him.
All right. The town is fairly small from what you can tell. It seems to be like, I don't know, like 10, 12 buildings tops.
Oh, like a hamlet.
It's not fairly large, but it's just sitting beside what seems to be a small oasis of water, as well as like just along just like maybe 10, 20 feet away from the river, which the river is about like 50, 60 feet wide, gently moving along with a lot of rocks scaling through it. And from what you can tell as you get a little bit closer, you see what looks like just a whole lot of like very tall like alpaca and um uh goat looking people. Charlie, you recognize these as the Bovidae. But the rest of you are not really too aware. They look a little bit like Shuma. Like her part like goat form down at her legs and the horns that she also had. And you can see like plenty of people just walking to and fro.
Neat. Well,
Hello.
time to go find that wolf guy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Ash starts walking into the settlement.
You can see there's a lot of people. Is not a lot. I'd say there's like maybe a maximum of like 20 people here as you guys begin walking through. And immediately people are just caught off guard by it. Like you'll see one person beginning to walk out of their house, see you guys, and then immediately shuffle back in. And there's like what seems to be a slightly larger estate, like home with like pillowing over purple-ish tarps and what looks like a large amount of greenery, despite the desert land, sprouting from the cracks and coming through and covering a good bit of the walls. As there's also what seems to be like a small self-made river, kind of running across some parts of it to keep the plants refreshed. There's there's a lot there seems to be a lot here, as like there's a lot of these like homes that are covered in these tarps and some like covered in these different greenery, and a lot of people are standing under the shade or walking through the area. And as you guys begin to trek your way through, no one's really paying you much mind, but at the same time they're giving you a lot of like nervous looks, especially like noticing a centaur of all people. They're kind of like caught off guard by it.
Yeah. Um, I think Ash is just gonna say, walk up to somebody and say, "Excuse me, have you by
Uh,
happen
hmm?
in the past recently have you seen a centaur, red centaur man come through here?"
uh, the woman you seem to have approached seems to be a very tall, like, very long-necked alpaca-looking woman, wearing very loose clothing over herself, with a very long, almost shepherd's-looking staff. As she'll look down at you, she's very tall. She'll just be like, "Hmm. Oh, red centaur. Never heard of such thing."
Is the wolf guy we're
Oh.
looking for a centaur?
No, not centaur, tiefling.
Oh. Hmm. She'll kind of lean her head up and thought and roll something really fast. I'd say I have. Mm, but what do you think he would have been? They would have been looking for?
They were traveling towards the middle of the desert, looking for ruins and stuff like that.
Oh. Are they here for the Red Keep?
Red Keep?
Hmm. Yes. Ah, that one's. impossible, really. Wouldn't really suggest going after that part. It's an underground cavern. Very beautiful, but has a lot of treasure said to be inside of it, but those who come in never seem to come out.
I mean,
I hope your friend's not going after that.
Unfortunately, he seems like he might have.
Keep with the path you're going, and she'll gesture her shepherd's crook towards the direction over across the river. If you keep going that way, eventually you'll find yourself coming near the cavern's entrance. It's not hard to miss. I would just suggest being safe.
Thank you.
Cool.
Also, is there a way to get there a way to get safe water
Well,
or clean water?
she'll begin to walk in a direction and then gesture her crook towards you all to follow.
Okay.
She'll just take you around back of some of the homes before gesturing over towards these the oasis, which seems to be like decently sized. She'll just kind of give you a look like it's fresh enough. Keeps you hydrated, yes.
Right. And I think he just refills his like water canteens.
Alright.
Canteens, but making sure they're to like boil them over like fires and stuff like that, just to make sure that they're kill any bacteria in it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Of course. She'll just politely watch you all for a brief moment before dipping her head and heading back towards whatever she was doing.
So it seems like we're going that way still.
Do we have to though?
Yeah.
It's not a bad.
Would you like a bath?
I don't know. Seems like might be a bad idea. How much money are you making again?
And how much money are you making?
yeah, how much money are we making?
I don't know. I forget how much we were promised.
Oh, that's
I forgot
wonderful.
to.
I think it's
It was-
correlational to the amount of resources we bring back.
Yeah.
Why is my gut remembering 250 gold at one point?
Yeah.
I don't
Something
remember.
around 250.
I mean,
That's Timberpelt's general gut reaction is, I remember 250 gold at one point if we bring a certain thing back. You might be remembering the heist, though.
Heist?
I think he's thinking of the heist.
yeah, we were
Oh.
part of a heist.
Oh,
Huh?
that sounds fun.
What?
Technically, I was the one who was hired. They also got hired for the same job because apparently one person couldn't do it, and they set off the alarms and got shit crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. That's wonderful. That's so cool.
We had to stop an egg from hatching. That was kind of the heist.
That's nice to know. Thank you for telling me that.
It was of an Eldritch.
Selenia's words coming back to your ears. I don't think I trust them.
Not stealthy. Not a stealthy person.
Talbot's gonna start walking, picking up pace.
Man, you must have been made a real mistake following us.
I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, actually, wait, how much money could I make by turning them?
To be fair, he was an eldritch horror. He was going to kill a lot of people.
So we technically saved the day to a degree.
That's
And they
much
returned it.
better.
But it's one of those deeds that will officially go unrecognized.
Hey, let's go kill a
I
worm.
think this job. That sounds
I know
fun.
they got giant worms out here.
Well, not
Go kill
technically
them.
thankless. We did get a lot of gold.
My worries
Yeah,
are
we could
returned.
get gold.
And we got this bag of holding.
But y'all have a bag of holding? When that happened?
Because it holds a lot of stuff.
There was a
I know, but
part of
when
the
did you
contract.
find
That was the other half of the thing when we gave him the egg.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought I
It
was
was the
gonna
other
get
half
one.
of the pay, and then a bag of holding.
Well, shit. I didn't get a bag of holding. I just got
It's
money.
only one bag of holding, right?
All
It's
bags
the
are bags
It's
of
only
bag-
holding.
one.
yeah, it's one bag of holding. It's the group's bag of holding. It's a
Yeah.
Oh,
communal
you know what I
bag
could
of
go
holding.
for? Bag of devouring. I heard those things are pretty helpful. Yes, you got garbage.
That's just my stomach.
Do you want to eat garbage?
No, the bag of devouring. That's just what I call my stomach.
Okay.
Because I'm hungry.
Hey,
Do you guys have food?
I can cook us
Yes, I
something,
do.
I guess.
I'm really
Yes.
hungry.
Oh wait, shit. Do we have rations to cook or rations just to eat? What kind of dog water stuff do we have in our pockets?
Rations consist of dry foods suitable for extended travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
Oh no. Yeah, that ain't. It's dry.
It's
Yummy,
okay, I'll just
yummy
take my
hard
hot
pack.
fireball.
You know what I hunger for? Adventure.
I think Ash just holds out some nuts to her.
Nuts. She sounded so good.
Alright. Yeah, let's walk deeper into the desert. Let's do that. Waltz our way on over.
Alright.
Still in town,
You
technically, or
walked.
what's our current location before we move forward?
What?
Before we move forward, are we still in the local town, or have we gone halfway through?
No, we're in the town.
We're still in
You're
there.
in a small town, like, in the desert.
mm,
Minimal resources.
Like a postage stamp of a town.
we have the only form of ration that I could think this place could possibly have would just be like jerky. And I don't know if they use coin or if it's bartering.
Well, you can go ask.
We could hands.
Yeah. Well, before we go out, I guess we could look around and see if we could find anyone who's willing to sell or barter us some jerky rations.
Okay. I still have 43 days worth of food.
Yeah, why are you carrying so much food?
I'm not. It's in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, right.
Will you guys attempt to try to barter with people, or do you think you have enough food for now?
I think I have enough food for now. I'm just
It
gonna.
doesn't-
He's gonna watch Timberpelt try to if he tries to do it.
I'm gonna go with Timberpelt and follow Timberpelt's lead. Not be the leader.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll. I'll do that. I'll quickly
Alright.
go around, ask around if they either barter, if they accept the coins we got, and ask about jerky rations.
If there's anything that requires a check, I'm gonna be providing the help action.
So, with asking around, from what you can tell, it just seems to be like simple folk, just like kind of living off of what they have. Not many people have jerky. As from what you can tell, they seem to be just vegetarian. As you kind of mention it to one of them, they're just like kind of look disgusted by it, and then they hold out like a stick of cactus towards you and go, "This is what I eat." Want cactus? It's all across the desert. Eat some of that, full of protein, and it's hydrating. Just take the things out before you eat it, you know? Plus, they work as
Okay.
good toothpicks.
Okay, so uh, I guess Timberbutt would just ask about the just quick summary of what all the edible cacti look like. Then,
Usually the greener the better. Uh, there's also
any
cactus flower.
are there any that should be avoided?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There's the prickly pear cactus, which are like these small little red fucks. Well, no. It grows edible fruit, but like it's mostly green with a little bit of yellow tint, spikes, of course, and they grow these little red dudes on them. But they can make you shit yourself. There's peyotes, which are these um, little small cactuses that don't grow spines. They have like really psycho kind of like effects on like your shit, you know, like on your brain hole.
Okay.
It can be toxic if you eat too much of it. They grow like these like white flowers on them with yellow in the middle. There's also the San Pedro cactus, which is like a very like big one. They like grow in like big groups. Um, but they have a lot of hallucinogens in them, and um, I wouldn't suggest trying it. Uh, there's a Peruviana, which are these really, really tall ones, also known as torches. They bloom white flowers too. They're also hallucinogenic. There's the barrel cactus, which are those big fat ones with like the stripes down them. Spiky, of course. Um, red flowers bloom on them sometimes. But toxic sap is inside of the barrel, and it could cause irritation, and it can also like kill you. There's a Sagero, which is another big thick one that uh is like just big thick tall man. Um well, it's not poisonous, it's just very spiky. And then there's a Canaresis, which is like it can be like 3 meters tall and it can give you diarrhea. There's a Cola
Oh,
cactus, which is another one that can grow fruit on it, or at least flowers on it. The spines are poisonous and can cause abdominal problems and has toxins. It's like off the top of my head.
okay.
Yeah. I suggest looking out for dragon fruit though. That one tends to work out pretty good.
Okay. All right. We'll keep that in my mind as I look out. Thank you. And then he'll be on
Yeah.
his way.
Cool, yeah. Bye bye.
All right. So that's good enough for a timber pelt. We'll head back to the group.
Alright. Here comes my next question. How do you guys wish to cross the river?
Is there no ramp or like bridge anywhere down the line?
Mm-mm. There are
How long?
rocks scattered throughout it,
How long's the river?
60 feet long.
We can just swim across.
It's not a rapid moving river, so if you guys just wanted to take the time to, it's about like 4 feet deep.
Oh yeah, we'll just walk across.
Yeah, we'll wait it.
All righty. Yeah.
It's actually rather soothing as you guys move your way through the river. Um, Talbot, you could
By the way,
immediately hear, huh?
I'm gonna ride on Ash because I can't. It'll be taller than I am.
All right.
I'm just
Uh,
gonna keep my head as close to the surface as possible.
you kind of like hold your head up as it like it's just surrounding the entirety of your face as you're just slowly walking through.
Charlie, you want to come on back as well?
No, I'm good.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
You're gonna feel somebody grab the back of your shirt. Charlie, as they're gonna slightly lift you up. If Sauber is just holding you up as she walks,
Hey, I'm good.
you look like you're drowning. Just place you down on the other side. Talbot, going through the water, you could easily hear Delania getting really mad because you're probably fucking up your shirt right now.
This is fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Just a little cold.
Meanwhile, Ash is gonna look at the water and make sure that there's nothing like coming out to get them and stuff.
No, it seems to be fine. You can see like some fish like swimming away past you, and everything seems to be like fairly calm aside from that. There's like some swaying fronds of seaweed just barely like brushing the top somehow. As you guys make your way across, and eventually you get to the other side, wet, which is kind of relieving. And you guys continue your trek through the Ulsterstrom Desert. As you guys are continuously walking, I guess you guys all give me another perception check, as
Okay.
I'm guessing you guys are looking out for the cave entrance.
Oh boy, I sure hope my eyes spot something shiny.
Charlie and therapy are gonna go.
Yeah, it's loading. Sorry.
I
There we
wasn't.
go. 19.
I wasn't gonna roll because other people got decent already.
I still like your roll.
Okay. Oop.
And Gash is just like, oh my god, I fucking hate this desert. There's sand everywhere.
You're very hyper fixated on the sand.
Yeah.
As the rest of you are beginning to like as you move through, I'll say like at this point it's been maybe another 4 days in the desert as you guys continue in the same direction. Um it's very hot. It's getting a little bit hotter day by day, and the clouds are clear, so you don't have like the slight overhang of like shadow from the clouds covering the sun. But as you guys are walking, Talbot, first you look down at the ground and you see something shiny, so you go like rooting for it, and you pull out a single silver piece. You found a silver coin, and then as you look upwards, you see a little bit more shiny, so you kind of like tunnel your way over, and as you move the sand aside, you find 2 copper pieces.
Oh,
And as you move forward again, you go through the sand and you find another copper piece. As you're like, oh,
shit.
you found like a silver piece and 3 copper. And as you're looking down at the ground, the rest of you that are watching him, Timberpelt, Charlie, and Lonnie, as you look up, you see beyond him as he's like kind of moving towards it a little bit, slightly distracted by the coins he's finding. you see what looks like a slight overhang coming out of the sand and a dark entrance of what appears to be a cavern.
So the trail of like every shiny he finds just leads to it.
If you continue to follow it, yes, you'll find it actually leads straight to it.
Oh, well, he's just gonna obliviously walk into the cave like, ooh, money, ooh.
I'll say
shiny,
that you
ooh.
find 10 silver pieces and 9 copper pieces.
Oh,
Ash is just following him. It's just like, God, so
Oh,
this
my
is how the
lucky day.
rich just get richer.
oh, my lucky day. Oh, my lucky day.
Ember Pelt would be looking over, just keeping an eye out, looking around for the group as we go forward.
Nothing really seems too suspicious, as it seems like if you guys have ever played like Monster Hunter, you know that like part in the sand that goes into that dark cavern that's like kind of that drop in?
Yes.
It's something like that. It's
Like-
about like 10 feet wide, and like, yeah, it's about like that size, like 10 feet in diameter.
So there's just like a dropping point.
Yeah, it's just a dropping point.
Okay, well, because it's Talbot we're talking about, he's just gonna keep looking down until he accidentally just like, oh, that goes down, and he just falls in.
Okay. Do you actually fall in?
It would be funny.
Would you allow yourself to fall in?
He has the health pool to make it happen if he really wants to.
I do have a reaction if I see him begin to teeter. Right?
Well, you know what? Fine. We can do a balancing act.
I'll say like you're able to like kind of catch yourself so you don't fall in. From what you can tell from the sunlight coming in, it seems to be like maybe like a 10-foot drop that begins to slope and disappear. So from what you can tell, it's almost like a slide.
Oh,
If
It's
you've
like a
learned
slide?
anything from the
Mhm.
back rooms, take all the slides.
I don't play the back rooms. Stop
Well, of
talking about
course.
the back rooms.
of course, Talbot is going to do what any person would do. Slide down.
All right.
Yay!
How do you jump down into the hole?
Okay, he's just gonna sit down. He's just gonna like slide his ass off. So he's
You push yourself off and begin to slide down the hole, and the rest of you
Yes,
watch as Talbot just sits, looks back at you guys, and then pushes himself off.
he's gonna give a thumbs up before he goes, and he goes, gonna go, yay!
Yeah.
No.
So Lonnie's gonna do a little minor illusion of a guy kind of like super bored, looks like a teenager, kind of ushering the next person, and very blatant, like dully, the voice of the illusion is gonna say, "All right, next."
Lonnie, you
Like-
want to use me as a sled?
Sure. like a water, like out of character, like a water park attendant ushering the next person.
Yeah,
down
I
the
get
slide.
it. I get
Yeah.
what you're trying to do.
Let's
Yep.
go.
All right, so Ash just very carefully tries to like get his legs so he's not like slipping all over the place underneath him, and just like, okay, all right, here we go.
I will say you'll have to move yourself a little bit sideways, where like you're laying down while you're sliding.
Yeah.
And you'll just get Lonnie on you as you guys begin to slowly make your like at first it's a little slow, but then it just begins to go a little fast. Charlie, how do you go down?
I'm going to climb down like a normal human being.
As you're beginning to climb down, you realize that it is sloping.
I do have really good at climbing.
Yeah.
So should be really good at this.
Alright, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Athletics check. I'm okay. No.
As you begin to move your way down, you realize this isn't about being stealthy or dexteric. It's about getting some grip on moving sand. As you realize your grip is letting go, and you start to just like you look up at Timberpelt as he's looking down at you, and the first thing you hear in your head is, "Oh no!" As you just start sliding. and disappear into the darkness. Timberpelt, how do you go down the hole?
Mm, cartoonishly, face first, on my stomach, like I'm diving into a pool.
Like everyone's just fucking falling in on purpose. What?
Yes, adventure.
All right, you put your hands out in front of you like a pyramid pattern, and you dive in using your hands to lead you as you go down in. I I will say all of you will take a single point of bludgeoning damage because some of you will be hitting rocks as you guys slide down for what seems to be about a minute as you go from the hotter desert up above and slowly the as it once was like pitch black for a minute, it begins to have a blue hue to it as the environment around you begins to get a little bit chillier as you guys slide. And at first it's you, Talbot, as you jump forward, and give me a dexterity check.
Yoink.
You manage to, as you go flying out from the slope and coming out forward, the slope immediately expands outward about 15 feet, and you immediately see what looks like a an underground kind of like a stalactite cave that's dripping with water and has like you can see reflections of cold blue water underneath what looks like a drop down from a cavern overhang. As you go flying out of it about like maybe like 10 feet above where the ground is, and you manage to catch yourself on your feet as you kind of look behind you, and you can hear the sounds of other people sliding. Um, Lonnie and Ash, give me dexterity checks.
All right.
Wee.
Dexterity checks for saves.
Just a dexterity check.
Nailed it.
I throw
As
Lonnie.
you-
Try to throw Lonnie at like the at Talbot.
As you, Ash, as you manage to land on your feet, like you pull yourself up after being like sideways, and you manage to land on your feet. You subsequently accidentally fling Lonnie from your back where she was sitting, and you just Lonnie, you just hit the back of Talbot, and Talbot, you feel like something small hit your back.
What?
Ash, there's a soft pillow down here.
Can anyone see? It's kind of dark.
Um,
I think so.
Give me a dexterity check, Casey, as you'll also be coming through.
Right, and I'll try to get out of the way.
20.
You guys watch as Charlie, you're on your stomach from trying to climb down, and as you go flying out, you immediately manage to spin yourself and land kind of cool feeling. As you do like a weird kind of spin, and you're like, oh.
That's when I just hit him with the. Alright, I need a light. I can't see. Did anyone see?
I light a torch.
I can
It is
see
dim
Ash.
light, I will say.
Hey, there we go.
I can
Gangway.
Oh,
Timberpelt, roll me a dexterity.
I'm yelling timber.
You land a little clunky, kind of like slipping a little bit as you come out and land on the ground, but you manage to you kind of have you ever gone down a slide as a kid and the way you catch yourself is you end up like crawling really weird on your hands and feet, like in your knees and shit?
Kinda.
You just kind of struggle to your feet for a second after landing fairly well. If it was a natural 20, I would have said you'd done a handstand. But you guys seem to be in what appears to be a darker blue kind of cavern, and as you light this torch, it illuminates the stalactites above you. As you feel some of you occasionally dripping water hit you, as if any of you are curious at all, you end up overlooking what appears to be another drop down in this cavern, and there's huge pools of water underneath the ground beneath you, as it's like reflecting off of like parts of sunlight peering through holes above you all in the ceiling. And the ceiling's very tall. The ceiling's like about like 100 feet in height. And as you all look around, it's a very large space around you all. And Talbot, you've been looking for shiny things this whole time. And as you're kind of like holding the new shiny that you have in your hands as you put it away, you look down at the ground and you see a gold piece.
Oh.
And then another gold piece.
Oh.
And you look forward as you see a slight trail of them, and you see up ahead more shiny.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Alright, I'm gonna be following
Ooh, piece of candy.
behind him and like trying to make sure that everything's safe and possibly look for a way out.
We're stuck down here.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this place. No one just
Yeah,
leaves
we might be stuck here
ooze
forever.
change on the floor, at least, especially to this degree. I think Charlie's gonna like hang in the back right now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the back too.
Just kind of like
I hope none of you are in the front.
I want to imagine Sauber seeing you pick up gold pieces is gonna run ahead of you, so she can pick up more gold pieces.
Oh,
She's
hell
like
no.
starting to like scrape them off the ground into her
Hi,
hands. Like,
shiny.
fuck yeah! And she's like picked up like 20 at this point and is pocketing it.
Seeing this,
It's a race.
I'm gonna do a minor illusion up ahead of them since they're all focused on the ground of just like a stack pile of gold pieces.
I'm gonna give Sauber an intelligence check. Give me
Okay.
one too, to discern the.
DC 14.
how do you do your magic? Is it for magic?
They both know it's not real. They're like, that's not real gold. I know what real gold looks like.
That's all.
That
the
doesn't
fact that
glitter
it's just a
nor
pile.
gold.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Lonnie just does her magic. Is it somatic? Like,
Somatic
illusion.
and material, but that's covered by the arcane focus. So only somatic, only hand movements, no voice.
Alright.
And since they would
If
be
Charlie
focused
sees
anyway.
this, they would definitely like slap at your hands, like, dude, knock it off. We don't know what's down here.
What are we knocking off?
Look, I don't like the feeling about this. No one just leaves this fuck tons of gold down here.
No, this is a dangerous place. We're definitely gonna get hurt sometime soon.
Speaking
What
of
are
fuck
you
tons of
doing?
gold, Ash, as you're following Talbot and Sauber, and they're continuing forward, Sauber's gonna look up and go, yo, 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 and gonna like smack at your shoulder, Talbot, and have you look up.
Ah.
And up ahead, about like maybe 20 feet away, you're going to see a large, humongous scaling pile on the other side of this small like bridge of ground that seems to be just filled with gold and silver and copper, and what you can see to be like different like different parts of treasure. Like you can see like a helmet on the ground, you can see a sword just sticking out of like the gold like piles, you can see like some chests here and there.
Oh my god, do you know what this means?
We're gonna be rich.
Free stuff!
Yeah.
Yes,
I think this means we're going to be dead very soon.
Yeah.
I lack coin as much as the next person, but
Let's get it after
Ain't
their
that
bodies
weird.
are found.
hey, don't talk like that.
Dark humor is important. We're gonna help them,
God,
of course, but they're gonna
No,
get hurt.
I'm
no
going
humor is
to-
important right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go look around for like any signs of creatures in here.
So,
I one of those two up there. I want to make the moving torch or not, because I'm thinking
maybe,
about
like-
making one of their. I'm thinking about casting light on one of their shirts.
Hey,
uh,
anglerfish, we're over here.
how does the bridge look?
There's a bridge.
It looks fairly sturdy. If you want, I can show you the map.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. My question is it worn well? Like, do people, like, as if somebody's walked across it pretty often, or not often?
So we're not at
Give
our
me an
location, right?
investigation check.
Okay.
You don't know. You were told there was like a cavern, like a red cavern. And from what you've been telling, it's a little more
50.
blue than anything.
Mm.
As you look down at the ground and you begin walking around, you realize you missed the skeletons.
Huh.
And you missed the claw marks that are on the ground
Oh.
as you all are kind of walking around. And everyone give me a perception check.
You ever seen
Okay.
that? You ever seen
Something's
an
gonna be
NPC
tight
in a
on the
game where
ceiling.
like when they move to look, they move their whole body as he goes to look at it. He's like, huh, huh,
What's
uh,
on the ceiling?
something is wrong here.
Oh, sorry, 10.
Uh,
My
Did I get another
perceptions are
19? What the
only
shit?
the
I
best.
keep. I only get 19 perception checks apparently.
There's nothing here, and only shinies.
Oh, oh.
yeah. As like you're like, just could be a coincidence that these people died.
Huh, there's a shiny
Um,
in their mouth.
but as you guys are walking around, and Talbot, you're kind of just starting to ignore it. Um, it's gonna be. Let me roll something really fast.
Use the restroom real quick.
All right, go ahead. Um, Lonnie, Lonnie, Charlie, and Timberfelt. As you guys are all like looking around, kind of like confused as like what all of this could mean, you hear the sound of something moving. The splashing of water. Then something like rocks beginning to fall and break in the water below. And as you all hear that, and you look immediately to your left of you, you see fairly decent sized red claw come out from the depths below.
Oh,
Somehow missing it the first time you look down into the waters. And slowly beginning to crawl its way up, smoke billowing from its nostrils
oh,
as it's
Shit.
beginning to peer its head overhead.
guess
You
who's
see
got a
what
friend?
appears to be a red dragon wormling
Sure.
moving its way into view.
Huh. Interesting.
First, what it was.
It
We thought
appears to
white
think
wormlings
it's being
earlier,
stealthy,
right?
I want to note, so it's not looking at you all. As it's just kind of moving its way up and sniffing the air.
Friend.
Is it trying to be stealthy?
I think it's trying to, eat us.
Does
It's
it?
got its sights on Sauber, who is not paying attention, who is in the middle of like half burying themselves in gold.
That's right, Scrooge.
How does Talbot's just waving his hands? He's like, look behind you. Look behind you. Look,
Hold on,
look.
let me roll something really fast. It'll kind of like look over at you. She'll look over like, what?
Behind you.
Behind me. She'll look over, and the wormling has now pulled itself fully over top and is bracing itself by lifting his wings and beginning to open its mouth. As Sabra just goes, oh shit, I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative for me.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hey.
It moving. I rolled
My
4.
thing is going slow.
Let's get moving.
Let's get swifty. Eleven.
Ooh.
Man.
Oh, I just closed my roll 20. Goddamn it. How did I
Alright.
even do that?
As everything is beginning to move, Talbot, you are first on the turn order as you seem to be first to react.
Fuck.
I don't see any of the initiative order. Is that not visible to me?
He should be visible to you.
No, the dragon is. I'm wondering about the turn order.
You
don't see the turn
you
order?
go if you just go down, it's like right below Charlie's.
Yeah, it's got. Wait, the dragon? Dragon got.
Not the
Like,
dragons,
I don't
but
see the
Lonnie's.
turn order on the side of the screen.
God
Oh.
damn.
It's there.
Oh,
I wanna.
Here, hold
I
on.
need to refresh.
let me refresh my own page. See if that does something.
Okay, so you said it's like
Yeah, now it's there.
reeling back, like with its mouth agape and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna do what I think it's gonna do, and I don't want to be in the middle of that. So it's gonna take a dash action to get up there. God damn! Let me think about this. Let me think about this. All right, so I will take a dash action. Very
Okay.
much so. And I'm going to just run up next to it. Wait, I should ask, which way is it looking?
It's looking straight towards Sauber.
Oh, okay, straight towards Saba? Okay, well, I'll stand next to it and I'll do, let me double check something just so I'm not being stupid. I'm gonna use my shifter form as a bonus action. If thou does not mind.
No, I don't mind.
Alright. And just so you are aware of what my shifter is.
If you'd like, you can describe what your shift looks like.
I guess the best way to describe it is that he gets kind of just a little extra hairy. But, you know, of course, his face looking more canine.
His chest hair just.
Yeah, Chester.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, you fucking, you
Nice.
see him, like, kind of button open and, like, his shirt a little bit, and it's just fucking full.
Literally the sound.
Like, he just fucking. What's that scene from
turns into a
SpongeBob, the
bear.
SpongeBob movie where the guy grows a mustache and he's like, "This is a man." He just grows it right then and there. That's basically
Just
what it
rips.
looks like.
Riff sound.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Damn it, I hate when it does that.
What is the size of this creature?
It is a medium size. I know I made it a little bit too large here.
So 10 by 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Is there anything else that you can do on your shift?
No,
Or
that should be it.
your shift. Fuck. Your turn.
That should
My
be all.
God, I'm sorry.
Mm. You're fine.
All right. Hold on, I'm fixing something at the moment.
I will be right back.
Okay, right back, B.
Sorry, I'm having to fill something out really fast. So I'm a doofus, and I keep accidentally hitting the wrong buttons.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I was now being back to my calzone.
You know what I just thought about?
Hmm.
If all the party unites and puts the gold, like try to get as much gold as we can into the bag of holding, even if we cap it out, we come out with like 250,000 gold. Because it can carry all that. Because that should be how much 500 like gold is, I think. Wait, actually, my math might be off.
We
Hold
also
up.
have a lot of other stuff in there too.
Already? Fuck.
Yeah, I have stuff that if I have
Dump
to
it out.
if I have to take it out, then I'm gonna be over encumbered and I can't.
Dump it out.
All right.
No.
With that being
Make
said,
forever gold.
as as you guys, as you begin to rush towards it and you move into your shifter position, as you change into your shifter transformation, you'll see the red dragon wormling has like built this hot magma, like it's like beginning to drip from its chin a little bit as it's reared its head back before moving forward, and it's going to fire a fire shot toward Sauber. I don't think that hits though,
Mm-mm.
as it has subsequently missed. To which it's going to be a little bit mad about that.
Layer actions? Other cool things?
It's going to look down towards you, Talbot, and it's going to use its second attack to swipe at you with a claw.
Hello.
Or no, sorry, bite at you with its mouth. Bah! It doesn't have a claw attack, it's bite attack. This is, I think it's 20. Wow! What
think it does.
unluck for me! And you're gonna be taking, 11 piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
Okay.
As you guys watch as it just takes a good bite out of Talbot, searing into him with its fiery mouth. And that will be its turn. And Sauber, who's surprisingly alive, she is going to throw her daggers at it. Because that is the best thing she can do. She's gonna throw both daggers. Which I believe the 12 does not hit. No, it does not. But the 22 does. The first one kind of goes ricocheting off of the scales on its chest, but then the second one, you'll see its Talbot, it lands like in through its cheek as it does force piercing damage. Let me roll for its health now. Flip. All right. Thank you, I guess. As it feels this pain and it screams out, it kind of does move its head a little bit over towards Zaver, as that'll be her turn, and Charlie, it's yours.
Bonus action, dash. So I can get all the way up here. Ooh. Right. Would I count as stealth?
If you wanted to use your turn, your full turn, because if you're using your bonus action to, I'll also say that this part is like a little bit blocked off, but
Oh, this part.
just because there's all the stone there. But I'm okay. I'll allow it.
Okay.
If you want to use your turn to attempt to stealth,
I think for now he's going to attack it.
okay.
Just do my best whip attack. It's loading. I just got a white screen right now.
Thank you. I love you. I love you. You still have some of the calzone?
Oh yeah. Well, no, kind of. Ooh, 25.
Ooh, that definitely is.
Dirty. But 25.
Don't forget about your
7
sneak attack.
slashing.
Yeah.
I technically wasn't stealth, so I wouldn't have sneak
Well,
attack
yeah,
on
but
this
you're
one.
still next to me, technically. Remember?
You're in 5 feet of an ally.
Oh, would that
Right.
count?
Yeah.
Oh. Shit, I don't play rogues often, so I don't know much.
Thankfully, I played one once, so. Oh
12.
yeah, thank God I didn't forget to mention that. Thank
Look
God
at
I
that.
didn't forget to mention that.
As you
I wish I picked up assassin instead of thief, but man, roll 20 just had to be that guy.
as you move yourself forward and you pull out your whip, you strike it forward, catching it entirely off guard, and you manage to like whip into its its Achilles heel along its like along its tendon as you slice into it with the whip, just with enough ferocity to just tear through this thing as you do a solid 19 damage as it rears its head back and lets out this like sickening like almost chittery sounding roar as it looks down at you and is so mad. And is that gonna be your turn?
Oh, yes.
Alright. Lonnie, it's your turn.
Inside the mind of the dragon. Let's start with that first. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, can I get a... I'm gonna do Phantasmal Force, but I would like to have a Wisdom or Intelligence save of 14 first.
Okay. A wisdom or
Well,
intelligence
hold
save?
on. Let me see. I don't know. I need to... Here, I'll share it with you to see if... How we do this, because I'm not sure whether it just happens and then it goes away on a check, or if it takes root first and like needs to make a save first.
Let's see. The duration is concentration up to 1 minute.
Because it says attack save is a save of 14, but then it also says action to examine it. Oh, must make an intelligence saving throw. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
save-
okay, so yeah. Alright, so intelligence save. I'll just do straight intel. It's a
Cool.
natural 20.
I'm gonna use silvery barbs on it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna give
That's a natural 20.
again?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love that. Cool.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Ooh.
Who are you giving a different creature or yourself advantage for their next attack roll ability
Oh,
check?
true, because that goes off anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it to frontliner tank man. Big hybrid wolf boy.
I want to check something actually. Actually, you're out of range for silver barbs.
Okay. Well, then if I'm out of range, I'm gonna do something different.
And you're out of range for Phantasmal Force. Because I forgot to check distance, but it's like, oh, I'll say it's like barely enough. So we'll just say that
I mean,
went
it is
just
also a
as went.
10-foot cube, technically, so.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we could, yeah.
Okay. I'll say everything just went as it went. Who do you want
Hey,
to
at
give
least-
the advantage to?
Give it to big wolf hybrid boy.
Alright.
Tank man.
So remember, Talbot, your next attack, check, or saving throw is with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
And is that going to be your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Ash.
So as I move forward my 20 feet, I think I'm going to use my action to investigate or like look around, search for basically another way out.
Alright. Go ahead and give me that then.
And then, so is this investigation or perception?
I will say investigation since you're actively looking for it.
Okay. Natural
Yeah.
20.
So as you look around and you look back over towards your shoulder, towards this area right here, at the bottom right, you will see that it slopes upwards, and you do see that there is, what appears to be kind of like a small, like an exit over there. As you do notice that there's a low-hanging vines that cover like the wall, but as it moves past, you see at least like a 10-foot tall like opening that you can see the slightest bit of light coming from.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Eldritch Splash on the Wormline.
Eldritch Blast is a bonus?
Well, I have Cantrip Master, so.
Right, okay.
Ooh, that's a good feat.
Yeah.
Especially for warlocks.
That probably
However,
doesn't hit,
12
though.
does not hit, no.
Yeah. That's okay.
Ah, it's fine. Alright, with your turn being over, it is now Timberpelt.
Within range to try and Ray of Enfeeblement it.
Oh.
So it does that. Oh, well, I guess I got to do the roll.
Damn, I should have brought Shuma. This dragon would have been nothing.
Spell attack roll, correct? Range spell
Yeah,
attack.
it's a ranged spell attack.
Right, I'll roll it as such.
A 10 does not hit.
I would wish to use a point of lucky
Okay,
to roll another one.
go right ahead.
Does the 22 hit?
That does hit.
Alrighty then. It is now enfeebled.
Alright.
Damn, you got the lucky feet?
Oh, God damn it. Jump scare.
Wait, hold on. Damn. Y'all got.
No,
Oh wait,
no.
I just realized why y'all have feet. Damn, whoops.
So level 4.
I forgot. We're level
Also-
4.
I'm also a human variant.
And
Alright.
yeah, with that,
So-
I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Goes back around to round 1, or round 2 now. Talbot.
Rage,
Alright.
and I will use claws.
Don't forget with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Also, remember, I am wild. I am shift, which means they don't get
Give
advantage.
me a
against-
wisdom save.
Wait, what?
If you're shifted, then give me a wisdom save.
But I'm not in my wolf form.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant by shifted.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the wolf form will be a surprise for later.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, let's see.
Can I
What?
turn your token over, by the way, in this form?
Oh, no. See,
Okay.
the thing is, the wolf form takes an action to use to transform,
Okay.
specifically.
Do you still want me to turn your token over?
No. I'm saving it for a very special moment.
Alright.
I'm guessing the 13 misses.
Yes. Only the 13 misses.
Okay. 1, 2.
Alrighty. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 23 damage.
Was the crit added?
Yes, the
Damage?
crit
Okay.
was added. As you tear into the side of this thing as it roars and bellows. It is not a happy wormling.
Yeah, we're doing D&D.
That's my turn.
Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The red dragon wormling is going to make a decision here.
Guess what I did just now? I got my galaxy recon tickets.
That's awesome.
Are y'all still going?
Kimberly, we're recording. Charlie. Ray of Enfeeblement is attacks that use strength, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Specifically weapon attacks, right?
Did you say Charlie?
As written, yeah.
That doesn't count towards anything just strength based, right?
Using a red dragon wormling, right?
Well, yeah, I know its bite is weapon is strength based.
Oh,
I'm just
but
wondering about just strength in general.
Oh, well, I mean, it was a melee weapon attack, yes. Strength, if it's doing like a... Well, actually, I'll just wait to see what you
Probably
do.
not a
I'm curious.
grapple kind of thing, but
Yeah, not a grapple,
Yeah, it's
obviously.
just, yeah, it has the damage of weapon attacks that use strength. That's what it has written.
Alright. Charlie, I'm gonna need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Yeah, do dexterity.
As you can see, it's going to swipe its tail towards you to try to knock you off into the water.
I see.
Mm.
Can I Batman this? 15.
It's not very neighborly.
That just barely saves as you manage to barely jump over its tail as it swipes forward, and then it's going to attempt to bite at you.
Oh shit.
It is going to be that's a 10. I forgot to do disadvantage.
Doesn't.
Or no, I forgot to do it's fine, that was for damage. But that 10 still does not hit. I rolled a natural 4. As it attempts to bite at you and you manage to just barely pull back as you're like, okay. As that'll be its turn. And it's gonna be Saber's turn. She's going to use her entire turn to scoop up coins and put as many as she can into her shirt.
That's fair, I would have done that.
And that's gonna be her turn. Charlie!
Okay, cool. I gotta figure out what to do here. I wish to attack it with the whip.
All right.
There's a whip.
That does hit.
There's a boy. I also can't move 10 feet.
Don't forget about stealth damage.
Oh, because I'm just... Yeah, I apparently just get stealth if I was standing beside somebody.
Yes, did you read
Man.
the rule?
I did. I thought I did. Hold on. I thought you had to be like...
As it's got its head towards you, you whip it out again, and you strike it across the face as you deal 10 damage towards it.
I guess I just never... Or I guess I'm just not smart.
You're smart, baby.
But yeah, basically you don't need advantage if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, as a bonus act... Oh, shit. I can't really do anything as a bonus action. I don't got fun spells up my sleeve. And if I'm getting, like,
You could just do
my
a cunning
advantage...
action. Just to make sure that if you get targeted again, you won't actually get hit.
Oh, right, yeah. Bonus... Yeah, thank you. I would like to do a cunning action for my bonus action.
Hmm.
First time rogue over here, guys.
It's okay.
Should have just came with a fighter.
And what action are you going? Or, I'm sorry. What bonus action are you going to do?
I'm going to do. It's loading. I got a bad laptop.
It's fine.
Boy.
Okay,
I
dash,
don't need to
disengage
dash.
or hide. I'd say
I get-
I'd personally disengage so you could get to a better vantage point.
Yeah.
Kind of like skirt the dragon so you don't get hit since you're like 10 feet away from it.
Right. Last thing I need is fire breath hitting me, you and Ash. So I'm going to disengage.
Okay. And you can use your movement. So where would you like to go?
Slide under the dragon. Get on the other side of it.
Okay.
Because I do know it counts as a sneak attack if you are. What's the word I'm looking for?
Behind it.
Surprise.
Flanking?
Flanking. Thank you. I'm really bad with words. Today's not my DM day, so I'm gonna worry about words.
And will that be your turn?
Yes, that would be my turn. I haven't got any cool reactions. I got
Alright.
ball bearings.
Lonnie.
They seem to be doing decently well on their own, so I'm gonna maintain a distance of 60 feet
Mhm.
and go like over here-ish. Finger there. We're going to then... You said medium or large creature? I think large, right?
Medium.
Oh, okay.
Very small dragon. Big. But on the line.
I'm just too lazy to resize the token.
That's fine. I'm just making sure. I'll go back. Go back here. I didn't have that much to go that far. I'm gonna... do nothing. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Ash, it's yours.
Okay. Ash is just gonna run up towards the dragon. And he's gonna take out his short sword and stab it.
Alright. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Alright.
For damage. And then I'm also going to use my bonus action to say and to do vicious mockery of, are you even trying to dodge?
Should have called its mother a gecko.
I gotta see.
That
The
actually
dragon's
reminded me.
name is
Uh,
Liz because they must have blizzard that one before.
Oh, yeah, and you can't
That
before.
reminds me of when one
Yeah.
of my friends was playing a centaur in another campaign, and then we were getting into an argument, and all I just said was, "Well, your mother was a donkey."
Right, you have to
What's
make
the
wisdom
roll?
save of 13.
Alright.
Heat of the moment
Yep.
brings out the best in you.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Alright.
3 psychic damage. Woo! And
It
also
means
to supposed
something to them. He's you like you just hear like this low whimper, like he's trying his best.
just like, Talbot, if this goes south, just go that way. And he sort of points back to the direction of the where the thing is.
If this goes south, go east.
Yeah,
Thumbs up.
go towards the exit is like that away.
Alright. So that be your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Timberfelt.
I'm gonna try and hit the dragon, the wormling, with a mind sliver.
Okay. Good, good. I like Mind Sliver. Intelligence save.
And it has to beat a 12.
It's a 12.
Beat a 12. It does nothing.
Alright. Is that going to be your turn, or do you want to do something else?
That little rock terrain in front of me. Does it provide? Does it look like it provides any cover? Like, could I move?
I'd say provide half cover.
I'll just use my movement to get closer into it and try.
As you settle behind Jim Bones, the skeleton. Will that be your turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
Alright. Talbot, it's back to you.
Oh, buddy, oh pal, Alright. So, I am just going to do my claw attacks and then offhand attack, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, let me calculate this really fast. Where's my fan?
It adds up to 7.
How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna slash at its like chest until it's just exposed its like innards, and then like after like I'm assuming at that point it's just gonna fall over and die. He's gonna kind of like stop breathing heavily, and he's like, "Hey, we did this."
As you tear into this thing, overkill it in entirety. You did exactly 20 health above what it was left at. As you guys watch as it like rears itself up as if it's like going to attack eventually. As you slice into it once, slice into it again, slice into it again. And after like 2 slices, it's like already stumbling backwards. And Charlie, you're a little nervous as it begins to move back a little bit, kind of like wiggling itself, like it's like struggling, before it eventually falls on its side. As Talbot, you hit the final 2 shots on it, as you like essentially tear open its gut, and it lays on the ground, lightly whimpering, and like a little bit of like the hot fire magma still trickling out of his mouth, before you just watch the light leave its eyes.
Talbot's gonna give a thumbs up to everybody.
I mean,
Right.
okay, shit.
Infinite money, please.
I want to try and harvest the wormling.
Hey,
Just
Sam,
seems
I want to do
rude.
that too.
I guess both of y'all give me a survival check.
I know this is the dragon. I know these things are expensive.
Talbot-
Since I have proficiency in leatherworking, do I have a better chance at? Since I have proficiency in leatherworking, do I have a better chance of like harvesting?
That's leatherworking is more about the craft of something than leather.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So just
You
give me
said
the
it's survival, right?
Yeah.
So, DM, may I do a perception to see if I can find the greatest amongst the shinies?
You may.
Oh, natural 20. Let's
Don't
go.
fail me down. Oh wow!
I don't
even
know
with my
if
shifter
mine-
bonus.
I don't know if mine rolled or not. Hold on.
It did. It rolled
It
a
was
4 and a
4.
7.
Okay. I was up in the roll history, and it didn't like bring me back down to the latest stuff until after.
That's okay.
But yeah, no, I'll
Um,
go with the 4.
yeah. I think you're able to like get like maybe a tooth out of its mouth, and you're struggling a bit to get some scales. So I'd say you get like a tooth and a scale. But with you, Charlie, you like managed to fillet directly off of this dragon, like a meter's worth of dragon skin,
Ooh,
as
shit.
well as about like 30 scales attached to it.
All right. Well, I actually have a thing for this in case you want to look at it. Well, later, of course, in case.
Yeah. What time do I work tomorrow?
So I just got like a bunch of scales.
You got a meter's length, a meter in length, and about like I'd say like 7 feet in width of dragon skin, and attached to it is about 30 scales.
How many pounds do you think that would be?
It's a good like 20 pounds just
20
alone.
pounds. 20 pounder. Ooh. Shit. All right. Hey, I think I got enough to make like scale mail or something. Or dragon eye.
I don't know what I can do with a tooth and a scale.
I mean, a dagger, a bolt or arrow. That might work.
As
Something
for
for a
you,
rock.
Talbot, as you are kind of just looking around, you find like a lot of gold. You see like at the center of it all, there's like a chest that you can attempt to open, but it seems locked. There's like bronze battle axes along the ground. You can see what appears to be like a shield as well. Um, there's like another chest that's buried in gold. And just what you can tell, like, is behind that large chest in the center seems to be 2 large indents. One fairly larger than the other, kind of dipped into the gold, like something like this was like a sleeping spot.
Oh, it was sleeping on it. That's interesting. Can I, like, just search in the indents to see if there's like anything specific?
Yeah. As you look around and you begin to like you kind of slide down into it, like the first one you see on your left is like not nearly as deep. It looks like it's the one that the wormling was sleeping in. It's around the size of it. But you look at the other one and it's like twice the size. And as you slide down and you look around a little bit more, you kind of move around the gold and you feel your hand touch something round and warm.
Oh no!
I see.
And as you move to the side more, you realize you've come across a small nest of, I'd say small, but they're fairly large, eggs.
Oh, we can eat those.
Eggs!
We have pets
Hi.
now!
I'm not fucking with
What?
that. I'm not stupid.
I'm not either, but I want to be. Let's do it.
I mean,
I'm
Oh,
aware of
no.
how stupid you all are. I'm not even gonna fight it. Anyway, alright, well, Talbot's not messing with that. He's gonna go back and see what if he can open any of the chests.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Raging.
How high you roll depends on which one you open.
Haha, thank goodness I'm raging.
Okay, I'll say with that dirty 20, you go to the one in the center, and you're like, Papa wants it, and you manage to, like, after bracing a little bit, you feel something pop as the latch you're holding onto that you're trying to open slides off and pops open.
Oh,
Hey,
what's
Ellie.
inside?
Uh, I have this idea came to me just now, and I should have spoken up about it when I earlier. But I would like to quickly look over this entire thing of treasure with the scrutinizing eye of detect magic, real quick.
Okay.
Do I see any like if well, I just realized I have to get up close and start looking around. I'll quickly do that. From where he's standing here in like the 30-foot just looking range, does he see any magic aura in the treasure?
As you look around in that specific area, you see something some parts glowing over in like a far off area, probably like right around like here. And let me see what your distance is from Talbot. Oh yeah. Where he is standing and he has opened this chest, you can sense a magical aura coming from right them. As well as like in a few other parts scattered around.
I'm going to alert everyone that there is at least within 30 feet of my vicinity about 3 magical auras.
Okay.
I sadly do not have a pearl on me to identify it, but what
You
were
could
the
try
3
looking
areas?
around in the area for a pearl.
You can see you can feel a magical aura in front of Talbot, one to your left and one to your right.
He'll point out just the faint areas of the auras, and then take Lonnie's advice, and he will quickly carefully look around in the piles around him real quick before. Yeah, he'll do an investigation to see if there's pearls that could fit the consumption
Wait,
needs
but you
for
could cast it as a
identifying.
ritual spell. It takes longer, but it doesn't cost any components.
4 spell slots, right?
Just puts on some gloves. And just like starts digging for the magical objects.
Well, for the first one, Talbot, if you'd like me to, I could identify.
Oh, Talbot's already grabbed whatever's inside.
Talbot,
Like-
use gloves.
He's already got a hold of him. He's like, what?
Drop
Would
it.
you like? I could identify what you're holding on to. It
Oh,
has
okay.
a magical aura about it.
I want to wait till the DM tells me what it is.
Well, if you're
So-
waiting on that, then he's going to go to the third one that nobody's claimed yet, and he's going to start ritual casting Identify on it.
So as you are reaching your hand in and you're kind of getting a little bit, a little bit funky about it, you look down at what you are holding, and this is like a fairly large sized chest, and you can see on the inside there's like there's like a pile of like gold and silver and copper in here, as well as like what appears to be like an obsidian off to the side and a netherite. And as you put your hand down in it, you feel your hand grab around something like kind of like a pole ish, and as you pull it up and pull it out, it is a 10-foot pole that you've found. Like, it's a fairly large sized chest as you pull it out. It's like it seems to be about 10 feet long, this pole.
Huh.
And as you're holding it and you're looking at it, you feel this weird connection to it.
No.
Do me a favor.
Mm.
What's the first word that comes to mind right now
What? When I'm holding the pole,
as you're holding this pole?
he's literally looking at it like, oh, it's just a pole. That's kind of lame.
As you say, pole, just out loud, you just say pole. You watch as the pole kind of like shakes a little bit in your hand, and you all watch as this transforms into a fishing pole with a hook, line, and reel.
Yeah!
As you have gained a magic item known as the Pole of Angling. While holding it, when you speak a command word, which you have decided is the word pole, you transform it into a fishing pole with a hook, line, and reel. Speaking the word again changes the fishing pole back into a normal 10-foot pole.
Wow. Magical. Well, I'm keeping this.
Ash starts investigating more for other, all around for other possible magical items.
Okay, give me an investigation.
I'm just gonna quickly scoop up as much gold as I can because Talbot's like, I'm only spending 5+ minutes here and I'm gone.
All right.
You gotta wait an additional 5 more for me to figure out what this thing I'm identifying. This third magical source.
Okay, additional 5, but no longer.
Now just moved and propelled over here to the one that you said I was on the right. Or at least close to it.
All right. So those who are wanting to look around for more stuff, I know Ash said she wanted to.
Yeah.
Tobin. What did you also want to look for other stuff?
I was until I found magical objects to identify. So I'm more set on identifying the other stuff. So if anyone
Okay.
finds some and they're not afraid to see if it's cursed or not, to go ahead and touch it, and they don't get cursed immediately, let me know and I'll identify it later.
Ash
I
is
want to
wearing.
note.
Sorry, no, I interrupted. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Uh, by the way, after like taking a bit to look at the pole and then sifting a little bit through the chest, you'll also find 2 more items inside of it.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's more. Um, let's see. Uh, what the fuck is all this shit that I'm finding in here?
That sounds good.
All right.
Indeed.
First, as you kind of sift through it, Ash, you sort of hear the sound coming from the chest as they're moving through some stuff. You hear the sound of something like coins clinking
I hear
inside
what?
of something. Coming from the chest that they're moving like stuff around in. You hear the sound of something clink into something hollow, as well as the light strum of string as pulling out like you'll see Timberfeld after like looking through it a bit, like looking for more magical items, which you sense Timberfeld. You see him pull out and kind of empty out what appears to be a lute.
Uh,
And this lute does have a magical sense coming from it.
Okay. I think he's gonna wait for if Timberpelt casts Identify on it. He's like very excited about it, but he's gonna wait.
Well,
Right.
I am in the middle of ritual casting it on something right now. I just
Okay.
what it is yet. It's just waiting for the 10-minute timer to get done, which
Okay.
ironically also is when detect magic ends after casting. So Dibberpelt will get a good little heads up when it should be close to done on the ritual casting.
Okay. It's gonna be more magical items.
All right.
Oh, and does he find the dragon eggs?
I will say you would be aware of the dragon eggs.
It's like,
Guys,
guys,
yeah.
there's a nest of dragon eggs. How valuable do you think that they are? All right. Well, I'm taking them.
Timberpelt chimes in and says they sound a bit too much of a hassle for the worth.
Well, if you don't want to carry one, you don't have to. How many dragon eggs are there?
After like going through it for a little minute, there seems to be 5 dragon eggs.
More money for me then.
We could definitely eat one of them. Alright.
All right, then one for Charlie for eating.
Yeah, fuck yeah. World's biggest
Lonnie, do you want one?
I'm gonna name it. I don't know yet.
Well, you're not gonna wreck it. Can't train a dragon.
Yeah, there's even something called How to Train Your Dragon.
No, I never heard of it.
Oh, me neither. How big is it in comparison to Lonnie's body?
It's like the size of Lonnie,
Cool.
each egg.
I can tell that you're going to have no difficulties raising this.
As long as you provide it with love and affection.
All right.
Now then, how much gold we talk?
All the other
Alright.
dragon eggs get put into the bag holding.
So,
Really?
Um,
I'm gonna
you
leave my phone
guys,
here.
in terms of coins in the chests and art objects, which you have found a gold locket with a painted portrait inside, 2 of them, a copper chalice with a silver filigree, and a small gold bracelet, as well as gems, which you found an obsidian, 2 turquoise, and an azurite.
I can't write this down fast enough.
I'll send you guys it really fast. But
Okay.
in terms of just what's inside the chests, there are 585 gold pieces worth of coins, art objects, and/or gems, which I will place for you guys in the PC chat or
The
party
chest
info.
I found.
In everything, like in
Okay.
each chest.
Alright.
But just in terms of gold all around you, there is maybe about like 50,000 gold just lying around.
50,000.
I'd like to take the 2 golden lockets with painted portraits to perhaps find and do historical studies on the creators of the painted portraits to be able to make better artwork connections to sell more.
I mean, they're fairly, like, what's the word?
Faded?
Like, yeah, faded. Like, they're obviously quite old.
Okay, so it's just the gold value then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fine. Never mind.
Alright, so I got a pole, some gold. What a good find.
Also, Lonnie,
Uh-huh.
as you've picked up these gold lockets and you're putting it away, you see like a small mound, like a kind of like a darker purple mound slightly sticking out from the gold. And as you kind of push it away, you see what appears to be a cone shape coming out with like gold crescent moons and stars decorating it.
A moon? Or a cone shape?
Like, it see as you okay, I'll say as you pull it out and as you're touching it, it feels like fabric. As slowly from the gold in front of you, you pull out what appears to be an antiquated cone-shaped hat adorned with gold crescent moons and stars.
I'm just hold it and not wear it yet.
Okay. And Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
as you're looking through some things after putting away your 20-pound worth of dragon skin, and you kind of look towards the ground, you see what appears to be a very pretty looking fine black cloth folded up like almost like a handkerchief, just laying over top of the gold.
Probably pick that up, see what that's all about.
You let it unfold.
Yeah.
As you let it unfold, it perfectly folds out into what appears to be a circular sheet about 6 feet in diameter.
Oh, shit. Fuckery.
It's as soft as silk.
How big is it?
It is 6 feet in diameter.
Toss it around my shoulders like a blanket.
Alright. Alright. I'm going to send each of you, I'm going to send Lonnie, Ash, and Casey what you have received, but your characters will not know yet.
Okay.
Just you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Ash also grabbed a magical object, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to send you. You're not going to know what it is.
Okay.
But you eventually, when you guys get it checked, you will find out.
All right. But yeah, and what's the experience points for the wormling?
You are each going to be getting 1,100 XP.
1,000 what now?
1,100 XP.
1,100.
1,100. All right, there's yours, Casey. And
Good,
then I'll
cool.
send you yours, Ash.
So what XP should we get? We should have like 1,200, right?
I don't remember.
No, wait. Oh, it would be 1,900.
I mean, Tobin, how much XP do you have before you add the 1,000?
Before that, I had whatever it was to get to level 4.
2,700?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I added 75 from the last encounter.
Yeah, I did the same. So mine's at 3,875.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Also, Ellie,
Did I do
what
one?
was the magical? Has my ritual casting been completed?
It should be. Because you just went to, you ritual casted,
Identify.
serpent, on serpents, right? On the rod? On the pole?
No, he cast it on something else.
Yeah, because I heard that he wanted to let the DM describe what he found. So I said, okay, I'll look at the one over here in this pile that you pointed out earlier.
Right. That one. Let me get it real quick.
Okay.
So, you pull out. Hold on, let me get it again. It's disappeared on me.
As you kind of like sift through it and you eventually pull it out, you end up like what ends up drawing you with like some magic seems to be a decanter, like a flask, and it seems to weigh about like 2 pounds. You know, it sloshes when shaken, and as you identify it, you realize this is a decanter of endless water,
Cool.
and I will send you the information about it. God, when was the last time I texted you? Oh God.
Text him now.
There you go. That also the information for your decanter. And how much gold would you guys like to collect just from the horde in general?
As much as I can carry.
Like yeah, like I said, as much as I can carry, but
I w-
he doesn't want to stay too long, basically.
want to be encumbered.
Right.
Basically, as much as you're allowing to permit within the time frame that we are given.
I'll say that alongside the amount that you guys were able to collect, the 585 golds worth of like stuff that was just in the chests, I say each of you can get about 200 extra gold stuffed into your pockets alone.
Okay.
200, alright.
200 extra.
Uh-huh. From each of you. And
Alright.
then Sauber is like has it to where like all of it's in her shirt. So she looks like weirdly pregnant but with like little bits sticking out because of all like the gold pieces. And I'll definitely say she's encumbered. She's walking fairly slow.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
That's nice. What a nice adventure this has been.
Yeah. Okay.
My very
So again-
first adventure. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Timberpelt, you're getting an egg?
No, I'm gonna leave that here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine
Okay.
here too. I'm not.
You're gonna leave your eggs behind? Okay.
I do not wish to take an egg.
Well, I'll happily take an egg. At least.
Excuse me.
If I was a bigger
Good.
person, I would take one, but it's too much for my tiny, frail body.
I want to note each egg it weighs about 25 pounds.
Okay, well
Okay.
that's not that bad.
Yeah, you can put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So you're getting your dragon egg?
I think
Lonnie?
I still think it's best not to be carrying around dragons. I'm gonna leave it with the mom. I don't want to kidnap children.
Pretty sure we just killed the mom.
No,
I'm pretty sure we just killed a child.
I'm pretty sure we
Did
killed the
we?
firstborn. Yeah, because there was a small divot and a bigger divot that was twice the size.
Oh.
Yes.
Can everyone roll me a perception check really fast?
Oh god.
Oh, for fuck's
I'll
That
say
way-
like it says you guys are like collecting over here. I'll move you guys over.
Oh fuck.
It wouldn't
So
be the first time.
So
that
the
way when the
wormling-
dragon comes in.
You know, I technically still wouldn't be shifting, so I roll.
Alright. Ash does have like the 2 dragon eggs, just like
Yeah, I left mine.
Ash has
All right.
like Ash has like a
perception?
3 eggs, just in case
Yeah,
Ripley
perception.
wants one.
9. My first bad perception of the night.
Alright.
Timberpelt and Ash. As you guys are beginning to walk towards it, you guys are like, oh, pretty sure that was just like its firstborn. It's like
it had a bigger nest. And as you guys are beginning to walk away, both of you kind of stop as you feel the ground begin to vibrate. As the rest begin to kind of just walk a little bit ahead. First, you kind of look behind you, Timberpelt, and then you do, Ash, as there's this light beam of sunlight that's been coming through from the surface. And you see, as you look up, so very faintly, something watching you.
Oh no.
Before hearing the sound of what appears to be something sounding very upset, before beginning to, as everyone will hear this, starts to open up the brightness in the room as it begins to dig into the hole, as it begins to widen more and more by the second. As you can hear the sounds of a very, very angry dragon.
I'm already running.
Yep.
Sam?
Run.
Dashing.
Sauber is
Dashing.
she's dashing, but she is also encumbered, so she's gonna be a lot slower.
Okay. I'm gonna do mage hand to grab some of the coins, just like to like discreetly sort of grab the coins out of like Savern's like shirt. Not all of it, but like Savern, I'll give you some of mine. You gotta get out of here alive.
How much can Mage Hand carry?
10 pounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Like 10 or 30 pounds. Yeah.
It's 10 pounds.
I'm in the wrong season to be making these types of songs.
Yeah.
I just made
It's fucking. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What month
Like
is it?
he just like opens her shirt so that she could
can
just like
carry 10 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You take like 10 pounds off, so she's able to gain some kind of speed. You guys are able to get to the cave like entrance, right around here. As coming from the light in the ceiling is what appears to be a fully grown red dragon. And I'll say Sauber's like right around you. I'm gonna get the token.
Oh shit.
let's leave. Climb.
We are leaving.
I have made a mistake. Whoops.
I want to, while running, take the chance to put enhance ability on myself, but I'm debating if I want to enhance strength or dexterity.
Whatever your athletics is, because that's going to be what you're going to be using to climb. Unless you have better acrobatics, in which case, the DM allows it.
My acrobatics should be a -1. Well, a 0.
Well, then don't take that.
No,
Instead,
acrobatics would be a
take-
0. Athletics is a -1.
If both your acrobatics and athletics are -1s.
I am playing your stereotypical physically weak wizard.
That's fair. Oh, I forgot you're a wizard.
The only positive physical thing my character has out of the 3 physical traits is my constitution is a 12. I get a +1 to stuff.
Oh, you gotta love that, huh?
Hello.
Real quick. Oh, wait, give me a minute. Real quick. I am not home yet. I'm starting to drive home right now.
Well, drive safely.
Yeah, no, I just letting you know. Sorry about that. Things are a bit hectic.
It's okay.
You okay? Is work all good?
Yeah.
Or what happened?
Happens.
No, it's just today.
Move fucking faster.
Yeah.
I was gonna-
My character-
I was gonna
Oh,
say
it's okay,
that-
Shadow. We're just about to get eaten by a red dragon. Love you, bye!
Hey, what?
That's not your play. Bye.
By the way, can I get a wisdom saving throw from all of you?
Mother-
As it's going to attempt its frightful presence.
Would this be considered
Shit.
magic?
I mean, I
guess
should
not, right?
say.
No,
No, this is
it is
just
just
bridal
normal
fury.
dragonness.
Ah!
I should say.
16!
I am
Yeah.
using my lucky feet. I am using my lucky feet.
Go ahead.
I'm. Well,
I
everyone's just
refuse
terrified. I'm
to
just
have that
making.
nat one there.
However, Timberfelt, that does not save. You needed a 19.
Fuck, none of us saved.
As you all are now frightened. Which, honestly, it's
It's good
helping
for
you
us.
anyways. You're
Yeah.
trying to run.
It makes genuine sense.
As you guys are going to be frightened for the next minute. However, it's going to be able to have its movement. It's just going to be able to walk a little bit closer.
Shitting my own ass.
As it begins bounding its way over. Ash is frightened.
Wait, real quick before I leave, how many hours I have left for the game?
Probably gonna end it after they manage to get away.
Oh,
If
okay,
we-
damn it, I'm late. Damn it.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're late by like 3 hours.
It's going to fire breath towards where Sauber is, which I do not
Oh
believe
no,
you guys
sorry,
are in
Sovereign.
range. I think Talbot and Charlie are going to be within range actually for the fire breath. I'm going to need. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say it's going directly for Sauber, so it will not hit you guys. I'm going to have Sauber roll me a dexterity.
I was about to say, is this how I die?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that right now.
Oh, that's a fucked up.
Dexterity saving throw failed.
I'm sorry,
I need to
Sauber.
roll an 18d6.
Happening.
Sauber's not dead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
She's in pain.
I see Ash is frightened, and then Misty isn't actually frightened. What do you mean?
Do you
Misty?
know that you considered this, and this, that's with 3 ones, by the way. You consider this. Look at that poor Charlie man's health.
I considered it until I read the damage. I was
Charlie
like,
would have
nah.
fucking died.
Yeah, you all would have died.
That would have been no.
So you watch as the fire goes raging through as all of you turn around, seeing it blast into the wall, just barely missing you all. As the fire goes away and Sauber is laying on the ground, and you realize that the gold that she is holding is now melted onto her as she is screaming out in pain. Her hair is gone. Her clothes have nearly burnt off. Her skin is beginning to curl and burn, and there's a smell of pork in the room as you guys see her in immense pain.
That sucks, bud.
I just keep running. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
you guys just keep on running.
I
Should
feel
we
bad.
roll for
I'm sorry.
initiative?
No, we're running.
I'm gonna say you guys are just gonna be running. As you guys book it out of there, obviously trying to get out of there at this point because you're frightened.
Just using
So
the
there's
dash
nothing
action.
else you can do but run. Exactly. You guys run through the opening of the cavern entrance, pushing past all the fronds of the overhanging weeds and grass, and you run upwards towards where the light is, before eventually finding yourself kind of like all of you are frantically trying to push your way out of what appears to be like an outcropping of sands and rocks, but just to peer through a light at the end of the tunnel. As you manage to push your way out, and looking around, you realize you're on the other side of the opening you just came in. As you look over and you see just Ripley standing there, just kind of like waiting on you guys. Somehow,
Wait,
like,
what?
like Ripley's just kind of standing about, just doing her own thing.
Just being a lookout. I'm assuming she got some like weed from Skeet.
Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah,
sorry.
Skeet's just there with like a joint rolled, just like
Why
just
is
smoking.
here?
I was about to say, it's at that moment with like pure adrenaline, she's gonna grab him and put him over his shoulders and fucking run.
Who, Skeet or Ripley?
Oh,
I will be right back.
As you hear the dying, screaming sounds of Sovereign behind you, you sprint out of here and begin to run in the direction of wherever the fuck Wolf could be. As you guys do make it out alive, but I just wanted to scare you guys.
You wanted to kill us is what you were trying to do.
That sucks.
You wanted to roll for that fight.
You're evil being.
No. No. Oh. Never. Sovereign
Rest
is
in
now
peace.
dead.
I
Rest in
only
peace,
knew you
NPC.
for one session, and that was about it.
Yeah, I missed this
Okay.
session and I was like, damn. You guys almost died by a fucking red dragon.
Technically, we killed their child, and I guess it
Yeah,
must have.
Another worm?
Yes, another
Mhm.
wormling, and then its mom showed up, or its father
Yeah.
showed up.
But parents-
Shadow, I want you to know that thing didn't last 3 fucking rounds. I scalped that bitch.
And I stole 3 dragon eggs.
Yes,
One.
I want you to know
Whoa,
there's about to be
one.
a really
I
pissed off
also
red
stole
dragon
a dragon
after us.
egg.
Yes.
I also stole a dragon egg. Excuse you.
Really pissed off dragon.
There's one dragon egg left behind.
What's
Yeah,
the
those
fuck?
three are-
I think I left behind 2.
That
Oh
surely
wait,
is not
then yeah,
gonna,
we got one.
that surely is not gonna make it do, any kind of attacking villages in search for its children. No, it's definitely not gonna do that.
We pissed off 2 dragons. I think one was enough, but we have 2.
Yep.
We have 3 we could possibly have 3 dragons. Well, Charlie wants to eat hers, but
Yeah,
Oh, what?
I kind of want. Well, yeah, it's a dragon egg.
it's just like, okay, I bought one for myself.
Other
Got one for myself to sell, and also Ripley, I thought you might want a dragon egg.
What the fuck?
As you guys are making your way towards Wolf's location, Ripley boggled out of her fucking mind. And Skeet just along for the ride as he's smoking a joint and then doing a crack line off of the shoulder of Talbot as he's being
Hey, I'm
princess
dropping
carried
him
over
when he
the
does
shoulder.
that. I'm dropping him when he does that.
Skeet trying to do blind, you throw
Nope.
Skeet off shoulder.
Nope.
Can Skeet at least have crackback?
Goodbye.
Skeet's gonna run after. It's just this little rat guy. Like,
Hi, Skeet.
I clip him real quick.
you gonna clip him?
Yeah,
How?
just like whip him in the legs. It's like in case it's following us, we'll find him first.
I'm gonna roll a dexterity save for Skeet.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, just 30 stable whip attack.
Well. Looky what we got here.
Man is on a drug binge. You don't
doesn't
hit him
even-
anyways.
I like
Yeah.
I like the idea of you go to whip him, but he literally jumps on the whip.
He
Just like
grabs the whip and it's just you're just dragging him along at that point.
Oh shit. Yes, he's
Crack rat agility, bro. Can't beat it.
Yeah. It's like that Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode where Debbie gets high on cocaine and just becomes
Oh,
like a black belt master.
I don't remember that.
But you guys running away and with Skeet chasing behind you all after maybe an hour's travel of you guys just running.
It's an
You guys,
burn it down.
After looking behind you and seeing nothing
I'm
but
back.
just Skeet chasing you all, you stop for a breath, and Skeet runs past you all and just keeps running.
Alright, bye, Skeet.
I was about to say, I'm gonna turn around. Please don't tell me.
If we pick you up and throw you, will it be skeet ball?
Talbot's gonna turn around to look to see, oh, please, no.
Yeah, he's gonna be running towards you guys as you guys are like, oh no, and then he's gonna run between one of y'all's legs and just continue running, just in a direction.
The crack hit too hard.
Oh, I see. I thought the dragon was behind.
He's just running at this point, as he just he's panting, and the last thing you hear him say is "Drags."
Yeah, right.
Where?
How big is this egg again?
It's about the size of Lonnie.
Shit, this is taking up all my. This, oof.
Bag of holding.
No, but man, big. I have to come up with a recipe for that.
As you guys stop, realizing that things are kind of calmed down, it doesn't seem like the dragon's following you guys. As you take a moment of rest and relax for a moment, as the sun begins to set just a bit over the horizon. And what are y'all's thoughts about how the day's gone?
A little too much, my taste.
Today's
my
been a
back.
good day.
Oh, my back.
Just like, I got a magic loot, I'm alive, and I got a dragon egg. It's a good day.
Yeah, I want you to know that whatever housing I get will not be affordable to you or anyone housing a dragon egg. No, sir.
I mean, if it's in a bag of
I do
holding,
not.
you can't
No,
smell
no. I
Wouldn't-
don't care.
Wouldn't living creatures suffocate in there anyway?
Yes, they would. And
Yeah,
how
but
long
this
has it
is-
been in there for?
It's a dragon egg.
About
It's
an
not.
hour.
It doesn't breathe.
eggs.
I was
Two
about to
eggs?
say you need to look up how eggs work.
Okay, so
Hold on. 2 eggs.
Do dragon eggs?
Oh,
breathe?
embryos inside of the eggs breathe through the egg, which is a small cavity of air inside of the egg. Further,
Okay.
pores in the eggshell allow gases to escape it, and allowing is exchange. So, eventually, it will die.
How
Yes.
long?
And that's why I'm
Because,
saying
yeah.
all I have to say is get your own house. You are not rooming with me.
That is fair. I'm.
That's
fair.
Town or are we close to?
all right. So I take the eggs out of the bag of holding. She's like,
Wait, eggs
Ripley,
are-
do you want an egg?
Why would I want an egg for a pissed off red dragon?
Because
Yeah.
dragon eggs are awesome.
Well, you
Sell
could
to
piss
someone
off
here.
even
It's
more.
their problem, man.
I mean, the thing is, if that dragon comes circling around and it sees me holding a egg, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's gonna kill you.
This
Probably the
is
same
why-
thing
Turn
that happened to a wormling, but to you.
Yeah. And you know why I don't want it to come flying around? I don't want to see. I don't. Oh, you know what? It already saw its child's guts all over me. So guess what? I guess it was gonna go for first.
Wait, okay, wait, Ash, I'm confused. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the eggs?
I was gonna sell them.
Oh my god.
yes, kidnap
Oh, and when
That
that
is a
dragon.
pretty
Oh yes,
good
and then when the
law.
dragon comes looking for the eggs and you don't got it, you lost your bargaining
Yeah.
chip. Oh.
At this point, we're just. Damn, this is actually kind of criminal, to be honest.
I can't believe
Is it?
this.
It's
First,
a
y'all do a
dragon.
heist and rob something. Then you take a dragon's kiss. No, I don't care about the fact it's a dragon. I care about the fact that they could get people that I care about killed.
If we're spilling the beans here, we also killed a white dragon wormling, so we got.
Oh
a
my
pissed
god,
off
so the
white
ship really
wormling
was
and a
attacked by.
white
Oh
dragon.
my god.
To be
Oh.
fair, that attack
fair,
that
I
was
was
the one
born-
that
So
attacked us.
that's one of the other natural enemies we have against us too.
Hey,
Ow.
FYI, good sir.
It's just on his knees like, fuck! What's that meme of the guy on the beach where he's just like, it's just multiple poses of him just in great distress? Stalvin right now, he's like, no!
Ripley's gonna hold both of her head like she is like she is fucking 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 fat flabbergasted. Ripley's fucking fat flabbergasted.
Oh, great sorrow has befelled me this day.
All I
I
can
mean,
say is
so
that
far it's 2 for 2, but I feel like dragons just don't mesh well with this group. That's my
Well,
early
okay.
prediction here.
all I can say is Ash, try to sell that egg or just get rid of it as fast as possible.
All right, we'll eat it.
What?
Yeah.
Ash, are you okay? No way.
You said
Are
as
you
fast as
okay?
possible.
I'm pretty sure Mother Dragonesses can't smell the stench of their dead children and the breaths of people who've consumed their unborn child.
Let's
Yes,
see
but
what
I'm
this.
pretty sure they can establish causality when they see a murdered dragon child and their eggs missing and sees a group of people walking away.
Go
I'm
on.
gonna cast my
Going.
vote.
Yummy, yummy. That was a good dragon.
I'm gonna cast my
Yeah.
vote. Let's leave the eggs somewhere in the forest so the mom can find it and not us.
I genuinely don't care what you do with it. If it gets you killed, I'm okay. If it gets any of my people killed, I'll kill you in retaliation. We're at a good draw.
Fair.
Fair.
I
Fair.
vote on leaving the eggs somewhere.
Anyway,
Okay.
that was a good
I
day.
guess we're
My very first
okay. So
adventure.
who votes for leaving the dragon eggs in the forest or somewhere?
I don't care.
I got my pay, so leave the eggs in the forest, I say.
I don't care what you do.
As
with
you
it.
were all standing in the midst of the desert.
Yeah, basically.
Well, leave somewhere.
Well, that was the ranger's
I
idea.
vote not taking them in the first place.
Honestly, I vote that too.
It's too late for that.
Same here. And then the ranger just
There was,
took them.
there was really no point. It was just supposed to set into mind, oh, there's a bigger one here. And then Ash said, I'm taking an egg.
Also, weird question.
Taking
Weird
several
question
eggs.
for all of you. Who the fuck was that person that was literally on fire? That's literally on fire.
Oh, that was the bandit captain that attacked me on my way back to my
Oh, that bit. Oh.
Yeah, she dead now.
Yeah, she's very
This
dead.
left her shirt with as much gold got hit, became the primary target of the Mother Red Dragon's flame breath, and I guess karma just caught up to it because
She
last
was
time I saw
caramelized.
last time I saw her, it looked like all the coins melted into one solid chunk of
Wow, don't describe that. That
alloy
was
metal.
horrifying.
Oh well, I guess we'll just leave them somewhere then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now hold on, I do want to keep.
If the
Let's keep it in
dragon,
bag of holding.
if the dragon swoops around,
If it's in the bag of holding, it's fine.
Go suffocate and die in there. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
and
still
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat it
I'm
anyway.
gonna
gonna
eat
try
it.
and probably hunt us
Guys,
down.
you just
So it's
leave
still
it. Guys,
on
if you
site, I assume.
oh boy, oh dear.
okay, so do we just leave the dragon eggs in the desert somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, leave the dragon eggs in the desert somewhere and hope to the gods that nothing bad happens to them.
If any of you guys know Draconic, write a note in Draconic saying, "We're sorry. We didn't mean to."
Ugh.
And then in response, they're gonna write a message on our bodies with flame breath, saying it's okay.
Oh, I
forgive you.
love. That's how it's like. Oh, could you? No, actually, now that I think about it, character, could you imagine just one pissed off dragon, like fucking moment later, you see in Skywrite just, I'm coming for you.
Alright, I just put the dragon eggs somewhere,
Oh
I
my
guess.
god! You know what? If I ever do a D&D thing, I'm making sure dragons are spellcasters just so I can do that.
I mean, big ones are.
Charlie, I think
So-
we've been outvoted.
You go over to like a small patch of just like sand near a cactus, and you hollow out some of the sand to put down the eggs that you grabbed from the nest. Charlie, do you do the same thing?
I mean, if it's in the bag of holding, it can't be found. Right?
Well, yeah,
And
but it'll
besides-
die eventually.
Okay,
And when it
and-
dies,
what
and then
happened?
when
What
it dies, okay, when it dies eventually, and it's sitting there all rotten, is it really gonna be delectable?
Now
It's not
hold
gonna
on.
taste good.
I don't think an egg dying will keep it,
Okay,
make
then
it
how
bad.
You
about
don't know
this?
how far along it is.
Okay, I take it out. Can I check what the egg looks like? Can I tell if it's alive? What would I have to roll for that?
I guess give me a survival, but you're not really going to be too knowledgeable on that. Plus, like, the shell
Wouldn't
is
it be
very
like
thick.
Wouldn't it be like a medicine?
It's nature.
Or
Mother nature. But at the
Alright.
same time, you're
Oh, no.
not that knowledgeable
Yeah, of
about
course.
dragons.
16.
Plus, like, your first thought is maybe I'll hold it up to the sky and the sun will come through the egg, but the shell is so thick you can't see through it.
I think I'm just gonna place them, just put my hand on it and see how it feels like.
Feels like an egg.
Alright, 16, nothing. Anything?
It's probably much that you can tell. Like, they were sitting there for God knows how long. And there's not really a way you could tell how far along an egg is.
The thing I'm curious is what happens if the egg hatches in the bag of holding?
It can't, it will die.
Oh shit!
Because living things die in the bag of holding.
It will gain
Except for the bag.
consciousness
Except for the
and
bag.
proceed to choke.
Except for the bag man. Except for the bag man.
Yes, I heard you the first time.
Do they die?
Sorry,
Wait,
man.
if they're in a bag, do they die instantly?
Not
Oh,
instantly.
slowly.
They just run out of breath because they can't breathe. There's no oxygen. It's a pocket dimension.
Okay, cool. I'll just, I don't see the harm in keeping it in the bag of holding and eating it. I don't think it, with a lack of oxygen, will make it instantly decay and go bad. We
You
keep
know-
food in there.
You were not very much wrong about the intelligence of the people here.
Well, now hold on. How is this a bad idea?
And he's just gonna like pat him on the shoulder and walk away.
Charlie, we kind of just have to accept that we've been outvoted here.
What? No, that's not an outvoted thing. It's a bag of holding that can fit in there fine.
Exactly, and people have. Most of the party has agreed we don't keep the egg in the bag holding.
But I don't see any harm.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry,
Even if it,
Charlie,
you were
but-
right, there wouldn't be any harm in there. People have already, but everyone else has already disagreed. That we're still not gonna do it anyways.
I don't need to have another dragon on my fucking subconscious right now.
Yes. What about the magic items or gold we stole? That's probably, dragons things too. Like, I'm just gonna take her cloak off and just
Well,
like
we
toss it on the floor. like-
You're gonna take off the thing and toss it on the floor?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like unravel it from my shoulders, because I was keeping on like a cape, and just like toss it on the floor. Like, let's just
So,
throw this
as
shit
you
away.
toss it on the floor and it lands on the ground, right? Like it lays out
Okay.
fairly normally. You watch as the cloth lands on the ground, and then the entire circular area around it lights up
Oh shit! I did a thing. Oh shit! That's the dragon.
as you see the center part of it beginning to expand downwards about 10 feet into a space that you cannot see.
I'm sorry, is that a portable hole?
I don't know.
I was asking the DM.
I don't know.
I don't.
You don't know?
I know,
Oh,
but I'm not saying.
Oh well, I don't know.
I'm gonna peek my head into it and see what does it look like in here.
So, as you peek your head in and look in, I'm gonna roll something.
All right. Roll for the furnishing of this pit.
Hold on,
Oh,
what
shit, could I
color?
put this-
Wait, hold on, Allie. What color was the cloth?
It's a black cloth.
Okay, alright.
As you poke your head in and look around, like you all watch as she like puts her head in, and it's like, it kind of like disappears into it. And Charlie, you kind of pull your head up as you're looking around from the hole, like it's at your neck, and you're looking around, and you just see kind of like a clusterfuck of like really bright saturated colors, like greens and purples, and bushes all around you and trees. So you look around and you're just looking into like some really strange bright ass world, like pastel shit.
What does it smell like?
It
What's
smells pretty.
I'm gonna pull my head out. All right. Okay, forget what I said. I'm not taking. I'm keeping this funny.
Alright, as long as you're done with your little temper tantrum.
I'm not
Yeah,
having a
keep it.
temper
And
tantrum.
that's
I'm gonna
for
grab
you.
an egg and toss it into the hole, and then just like bag it up.
I'm like, that wasn't a
Nep-
temper tantrum?
No,
You taking
y'all
all
just.
your stuff off and throwing it on the ground wasn't a temper tantrum?
Okay, to be fair, that was. I thought you meant the egg part, but yeah, you're right. Bit aggressive, but I'm just gonna toss an egg into the hole. No one
I'm
ever
literally,
said we couldn't put in this thing.
you know what? I never said I cared. I said you do what you want to do.
That is a loophole.
Down the loophole, and you can't beat me on it. I'm just gonna. Can I peel it off? Oh shit! Is this here forever?
So you you hold the edges of the cloth and begin to fold it up.
Oh.
And it closes the hole.
All right. So wherever that egg is, I'm either going to eat it tomorrow, or I don't know. Where there's a lot of bushes and trees, maybe it's in some woods somewhere.
It's folded up like a little handkerchief now. Like it's not like a bag.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like you have it.
I think
it's
she
like a
assumes,
handkerchief.
like, just grabs or just pulls and just. Oh shit! All right.
For all we know, by the time you open that thing up again, it could be an ancient red dragon.
It grows up without me. Oh shit! Then I can't eat it.
Who knows?
All right, let's
Ancient
leave
things
this.
have-
Okay, let's go. Yeah, leave the egg drama behind us.
Fair. I have. Shit doesn't do.
So, I'm just gonna reiterate, the same principles apply if this is a portable hole, but I'm not telling any of them that.
Oh wait, where does it
Downtime,
say
I would
it
be
has
willing to
forests?
identify
Huh?
anything for anyone.
Oh, I'm trying to find where it
Luke.
says it has forest and stuff. It just says astral plane.
Oh no! That is if you put it inside of a place like created by a bag of holding.
Oh shit! So if I
Yeah.
was in a hole and then put another hole out, I could just go to space.
Yeah,
I give you
I
my
just
loot.
I decided which dimension it went to.
Oh.
You don't know where it went. I did.
Oh shit! Do I lose my egg forever?
Huh?
Do I lose my egg forever? Is it random every time?
Who knows?
Oh man.
Probably.
Really should have kicked you in there when I had the chance.
Kick you in there when I have a chance. I have a hole. What the fuck?
You indeed are a hole.
You're a whole lot of something.
We all just
All
gonna.
right, let's go to
You
Wolf.
guys begin your travels once again. Over time, I'm guessing you eventually, Tobin, you eventually end up identifying everyone's item.
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie, you have a portable hole. Ash, you have a instrument of illusions. And that I sent you to you guys. Of course, you guys know what a portable hole does. It's a portable
Yes.
fucking hole. You don't
Yes,
know
I do.
where it goes, though. I will say. The instrument of illusions, for everyone to know, it's essentially a lute, and it creates a harmless illusionary visual effect within 5 feet of them. However, if you are a bard, it increases it to 15 feet. And it includes luminous musical notes, or visual dancer, or butterflies, or gently falling snow.
It can cast
And
as spell casting focus.
Yep. And
And-
it gives you a little bit of an extra bit on your performance.
Yeah, it gives a bit of more flair.
And Therapy received the Hat of Wizardry, which does require attunement, by the way. It has to be attunement via a wizard. Same for the Instrument of Illusions, however, it doesn't have to be for a bard. But you have to attune to the instrument, and Therapy you have to tune to the hat if you decide to wear it.
It counts as your spellcasting focus for your wizard spells, and you can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. And you have to make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check to try
I'll
to
do it.
cast the
Okay.
spell. Alright. But it's just a funky little hat that gives you a little bonus. Yeah, that's what you guys receive. Right.
So I'm assuming that we can attune to it while we're on the walking on the way.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can take the time to attune to it while you're walking. It's gonna be another, 4 days until you guys reach about where your travel is supposed to be.
Ooh, Allie. On
Uh-huh.
one of those nights on one of those nights of days or mornings where we'd take a long rest, um, what would I guess how much would of the like antitoxin or anti-venom I would make from that snake poison stuff?
Give me a proficiency check with your alchemy tools.
Right? Get them set up.
Ugh.
I rolled an 8.
Um,
He rolled.
and what are you trying to make?
It is essentially, if anything, one vial of antitoxin,
Mm,
which
I'll
I looked up
say
what it did, and it gives me advantage on saving checks on poison for an hour, or poisoned effect.
because you rolled an 8, I will
Or
say
no, I
you'll
think it's a minute.
lose. I will say because you did roll an 8, you will be losing an ounce of the venom out of a failed experiment.
Okay, so that'd be 2 ounces in total.
You have 3 ounces left because you have 4 ounces of venom.
Oh,
So you would have lost an ounce out of trying to make a vial of anti-venom.
okay. Try that for another session.
Alright.
Hey, if an hour passes, could you check the hole again? I just want to see if it's still there.
You guys want to walk back to the hole?
What? No, I brought no my hole.
Oh, your hole?
Yeah, my hole.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to check it again, sure. As you guys rest for the night, and you kind of just
Yeah, go check your hole.
go check your hole as you
God, you're so far with your hole at night, dude.
as you crack your knuckles and you unfold it out and lay it as you see the ring light of purple glow as it begins to expand outwards, and you stick your head in.
Yep.
You stick your head in and look on the inside. And as you stick your head in and you look around, the first thing you see is the egg and a monkey sitting on it. A bright blue monkey sitting on the egg. As it's chewing on what looks like an apple. And it's looking at you.
I'm gonna climb
That's,
out of the hole and look around. It's like,
that's a lot.
It's looking up at you now.
just gonna you're a strange looking thing.
It's gonna squint. Don't call me strange.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've never seen you before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never seen you before.
Hey, how much gold did we get again? 200? Yeah.
200 extra on top of the 580 something you guys found.
Alright, see what's happening.
Altogether,
Sorry, I was...
that's 500, or 500 separate.
500 altogether, and then 200 separate each.
Alright.
Look, I'm sorry I called you strange. I just wasn't expecting you.
Strangers wouldn't expect me. Shut up.
Alright.
Uh,
Hey,
what do you
no,
want?
I'm wondering where I am, I guess.
Not from around here?
No, I'm from this hole.
It's gonna throw this apple at you. Go back in your hole.
Why should I do that? Problem?
Yeah. You're here. That's my problem.
Are you naturally an asshole?
Are you naturally an asshole?
Alright, this is getting me nowhere.
Yeah.
Just gonna grab my egg and then just fall backwards into the hole.
You're gonna try to grab the egg?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch as the monkey is going to... It's a very small looking monkey. As it's going to like do a little handstand. And then as it drops its legs down, it's going to morph its body. And you're going to watch as it grows slightly in size. As you put your hands on the eggs and you look up, you see you are face to face with a bright blue tiefling woman. As she is also holding the egg. As she'll look at you. Hello?
I know what you are now.
You know what I am.
Yeah.
What am I?
Fucking pest. Like, oh my.
Ditto. She's going to try to pull the egg away from you. Give me a strength contest.
Oh no, I'm stuck at those.
Oh, we can all see this, right?
No.
No.
She went into the portal.
Oh, okay. But the portal, like, just watch them, like, go into it, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, he just kind of like fell into it.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's
Allie,
like,
Yeah.
since Talbot's just like, oh, well, that's just fucking sloppy, he's gonna close it. He's like, oh, I wonder who left this here. Let me pick it up for them.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
You may or may not have trapped Charlie there forever.
No, I would never.
So, Charlie, as you manage to pull it out of her hands, as she kind of like holds her hands up, like, okay, buddy, calm down. You look over and you see that the hole is beginning to close.
oh shit, I'm just gonna like push myself into the whole egg first.
Try to give me a strength check again.
Oh no.
With advantage, because she's also going to be pushing you in, because she's like, get out of my dimension!
Fuck 9. Egg too big.
I love having knowledge of
So,
items.
As it's closed on you, as you can't get through,
Shit.
things get a little bit darker. As you look around and you realize things are getting darker, as Tiffany looks at you and she's like, well, you're gonna die now.
Well, fuck me.
Jesus. I just got back and that just heard fucking Serpent laughing like a fucking madman.
I trapped him in a portable hole! Let's go!
Wait, what? What's happening?
I love that you left
around.
the game
Charlie's
at the
gonna
right time!
Like,
Yay!
I didn't make space for a dead body.
Ash is just like,
Shit.
I think Ash is just like,
She's
I think
gonna.
Ash is just gonna be like, Wolfgang, put that back.
Huh? Why?
Put it on the ground.
Why?
Because
Put
it's
that
Charlie's whole thing.
Well, yeah, but like,
Put
why would
that
I
cookie
leave it on the
down.
ground? That's just like, what if somebody walks in it accidentally? Like,
I think just means Charlie's in the hole.
he's what?
Yeah,
So,
put it back on the ground.
What's your name? If you're gonna die, might as well know who
He's
you
gonna
are.
put the
Who the
hole
fuck
back
are
in-
you?
He's gonna,
Oh,
he's gonna
right,
open it,
me.
put it in, stick his hole like, Charlie! Charlie! Oh,
Why
wait,
is somebody else in my hole?
Jesus.
who are you?
Who are you?
And well,
Oh,
I guess that doesn't matter.
Hold on. She's gonna push on your back, Charlie,
and just be like, get in the fucking hole.
Yeah, what are you
Gonna
doing
get-
inside this place? Come on, get out.
This is my hole. Get out of my hole.
Fuck you, it's my hole now.
No, it's been
Oh.
my hole for eons.
Well, guess what?
I'm-
It's mine.
And he's gonna like grab Charlie. I am so sorry.
I am half tempted to be a shit kid right now. Does Timberpelt have a clear shot of the
Charlie needs to stop.
person trying to push his?
No.
No, you do not. She's on the other side.
Okay.
She's trying
Okay,
to get
if I
them
had-
out of the hole.
All right. Since I have no line of sight, I'll just say what I was originally going to do. I was just going to help us all out by taking out my new magical item, pointing it at the person who is pushing Charlie out, and then trying out the geyser function of it.
That would have been great.
But she's just gonna just usher you towards the hole. Just get out of my hole. Get out.
Gonna leave the hole.
Yeah, sure.
Egg himself.
And you guys are gonna watch as like Talbot pulls his head out, and then Charlie comes out with the egg, and you're gonna see a tiefling woman's head pop out, and she's gonna go, "Stay out!" before pulling her head back in.
That was just
Damn,
me
Charlie.
apologizing. Like, I'm so sorry you had to deal with them. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry.
What? Don't apologize. I'm gonna fold up the hole.
Charlie, don't go into other women's holes without their consent.
Oh, please shut up. It's my hole. I don't know why they're in there.
You did hear
As
that
you
entity
close
say
it,
something
a
about
piece of paper is gonna like pop out of the hole too, and come floating down as you catch it, and it says, "No, it's my hole."
Well, I think
That's my horse.
I was about to say. I think they said they've claimed it for eons, so I think you've lost privileges.
Oh, fuck their eons.
They have
It's
dibs.
in my pocket, and I want to pocket it.
You refold it and you put it in your pocket. You have a lady in your pocket now. You don't know why.
I'll have to figure that out later.
You know,
Hey,
now that
why
I think
did you
about it-
fucking touch the hole?
Well, because it was like, do you know what kind of idiocy I have to deal with? That you can leave a
What?
hole somewhere and somebody can walk and fall into it.
I openly pointed out that I was going to go in my hole. It's pretty obvious.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. The hole. The jet black hole. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Next, to the, next, I put it over here in this corner.
Outrageous.
You can't tell me you can't see the black hole. I'm not going to be in there forever.
Oh, outrageous. Simply outrageous. Oh. And here I
No,
thought
just-
dealing with my siblings was awful.
Siblings, Jesus. They're worse than you, then ugh.
Worse than me, they have subpar sub-brick intelligence, yet somehow they outshine you!
Subpar, you're still wet.
Subpar? Wet? I'll have you know you probably don't even know what those words mean!
I know what subpar and wet means.
Oh yes, I bet you hear that quite often, so you would know! Whether
Man,
it's
you wouldn't even know-
indoors or outdoors! If you know what I mean.
I don't think I do know what you mean, because you don't sound like you know
I'm
what
saying
you
you're
mean.
awful in the bed!
Why would I need you to be in the bed?
Oh my.
I cannot believe this.
I don't mean like that. I know what sex is. I just don't need it.
You guys are making a lot of noise right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fairly late at night.
You,
Can I get everyone to roll in perception?
Sure.
Do we even need to? Do we even need
Just for shits and gigs.
shits and gags.
I swear the dragon is over there fucking watching us.
to do that? Nah.
It's like, I'm glad my kid got robbed, stolen. Now I have reality TV.
Oh my.
Somebody's got. Well, everybody needs a hobby.
I don't agree,
It's like,
dragons
hey,
have a
Mom,
house.
you
That's
let
it.
me
You
get
wanna
kidnapped
roll me
for
a
several months so you
perception
can
check?
watch people do funny things.
Lonnie?
Misty, you still there?
Oh my neck.
Yeah, I don't think she's there.
I'm the line.
I don't know what to do about that.
Maybe they stepped away for a second?
Therapy, you there?
Need you mute? Okay.
Interesting turn of events.
Very interesting. All right. Charlie and fucking
Lonnie's asleep.
oh, Simulani's asleep. Charlie and fucking Talbot. Despite you guys yelling, you're both able to hear this. As you hear the sound of like, I guess like getting late into the night, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like about 6, 7 as the sun's beginning to set. It's beginning to dark, and you hear the sound of movement in the sand,
No.
like shifting.
Oh, it better not be a sandworm.
As you see a figure begin to get closer, shrouded a bit by darkness, and slowly get closer and closer until it's about like 30 feet away. Do you guys mention it at all?
I think she just
I mean, yeah, she's kind of sitting there like,
stop.
fuck is that?
I fuck if I'm here. Hold on. Just throw up thinking. Put A inside. Undo it.
You're just gonna hear as you close it.
It's like, don't need that in the way. So hey asshole! You gonna stare at us or keep walking?
I'm
The figure
walking
kind of
here.
like shuffles a little bit
Shit's shuffling towards us.
before moving a little bit closer till it's about 20 feet away. And the last thing you hear is a groan before the figure falls onto the ground. And
Oh,
that's
ain't
where we're
no
gonna
way
end
that
tonight's
bitch is
session.
alive. Hold up.
Or that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, no!
Shit. I killed it with pure whatever that conviction would be.
Ain't no way that bitch is alive. You can't tell me otherwise.
Oh my god, it was
She didn't turn. She didn't turn fucking full pork.
I don't know.
apparently
Well,
not.
Odd, we're playing with our new characters since you last left. Everyone died, and Ripley's just standing out in the desert. This
You're
is a new
hallucinating.
character.
Aha.
Yep, you're hallucinating.
Damn. Have enough illusions as it is.
But
It gives me
yeah.
more reasons to drink more alcohol.
Yep.
I'm going to work tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna 6 to close.
I don't know how we're gonna end the video.
Alright.
Because he's the one that does that.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
there he is.
We're
Where
back.
were you?
I ended up falling asleep to people's voices.
What?
Very common.
But
It is
we
late.
ended the session.
Yeah. Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you need to know is that Lonnie is currently sleeping and that a figure came closer to us and that she fell and then fell over dead.
Not dead, I'll say. Just fell over and collapsed. And that's where we're ending the session.